is how I fight my battles. This 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 is how I fight my battles. Oh, yeah. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Today, it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Yes, it will. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by Jesus. Oh, come on, lift up a shout of praise in this house tonight. I'm surrounded by you, Lord. I'm surrounded by the presence of the Lord.
Lord of praise. Let's give him a praise. Come on, church. You can do better. You can do better than that. Give him a praise. The Lord's good. Listen to the word of the Lord. Close your eyes. Listen to his word. The Lord will march out like a warrior. Like a warrior, he will stir up his zeal. With a shout, he will raise the battle cry and will triumph over his enemies. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is who your God is. This isn't Jesus, meek and mild, petting lambs, riding unicorns. This is the God of the universe who commands the wind, the waves, who casts out demons, who heals the sick, who puts broken lives back together, who makes little girls walk. This is the God you serve. He's a warrior. He's fighting your battles. It's personal. It's personal. Church, I want to tell you about a victory that we've seen over this past year. Because we fought a lot of battles, and when we fight at this church, we fight from our knees. We pray. And you're going to have a chance in a few minutes to get prayed for and anointed with oil. But I want to tell you about a victory that actually began about a year ago. It was March 3rd, 2018. Many of you know the Hanson family from our Somerset County campus. Peter and Abby and have wonderful children, but it was their little girl, Leah, who was 8 years old at the time. I have a picture of them. Some of you don't know this. Some of you have heard the story a little bit, but Leah's active in every way, amazing little athlete, scholar, student. But in a single afternoon, she suffered a spinal stroke and was completely paralyzed on March 3rd. Well, it was March 12th that this church went to war for little Leah, calling on the name of Jesus Christ. Because when doctors don't know what to do, when there is no diagnosis, when hope seems to be losing, we call on our Lord, who's a warrior, to fight our battles. And so tonight, we want to give God a great praise. We have a special guest in the house. Come on up here. Get it up here. Got a handsome family. Come on up here, little girl. Come on up. Peter and Abby Hanson. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Come on, Mom and Dad. Come on, Abby and Peter.
I said to Tim when I came in tonight that the last time I was here was March 12th. And I stood in the back with my hoodie pulled up high because I couldn't face any of you. And I walked up here and I got down on my knees down there because I couldn't come up here. And that night we prayed for you, Leah, here. Because that night, it was about that time, there were a few diagnoses along the way. And we got what we thought was the worst one. We got the spinal stroke because there were other ones that there were things they could do. The spinal stroke, there was nothing they could do. It was sit and wait and see what you get. And some kids get nothing, some get a little bit. But we serve a God of miracles.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I'm convinced that we got the spinal stroke because there's no doubt it's a miracle.
Absolutely. Amen. Amen.
And throughout the whole process, there were little miracles along the way. There was the time that we had to get off the breathing tube and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And at 4 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday morning, it was the pits, it was the bottom. Leah was having significant problems breathing. And I decided to go to church that morning and get down on my knees with Pastor Craig and with Pastor John, and we begged God. And that was the last time she had a problem breathing, was 4 a.m. that morning. It was instant. And then there's people that get put in our life along the way, like a nurse who happens to just listen online and hear a story about Leah and then walk into the room the next day, and Leah's there just, trying to get better. And we have a nurse come in and say, I heard about Leah, and I want to pray with you. And God comforts you along the way. So the only thing I can say is, we in your series, you've talked about how the crowds came around Jesus to see the miracles. So there's a crowd here tonight. You can see the miracle, and this is all from Jesus. So if you don't believe in Jesus tonight, after tonight, you better. Amen.
Amen. Father God, put out your hand, church. Put your hand out. Father God, we praise you for this little life, Father God. It has already had an outsized impact on all of us. Father, we look at Leah and we see Jesus. We see your kindness and your compassion. We see your power. We see your ability to do what no man can do. And Father, I ask right now your anointing on this little girl's life. May she be a leader in her generation who shines like the stars for Jesus, God. She will have a story the rest of her life. Look what the Lord did for me when I was 8 years old, where there was no way. You made the way, Jesus. You said to Leah, Talitha kum, little girl, get up, and she did. Amen. We praise God. I'm so proud of you.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free.
Yeah, sorry, man, for my fat ass. I need a sugar. I got more, man. You got more. Go for it. Are you healed?
I am.
See, you must have talked to Jesus this morning too.
That little girl got healed.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Woo! Here we go.
Here we go, folks. It's going to be a good one. We got Jeff Oakes and Mike coming in. They just dropped Aubrey off at the airport. And I think Aubrey's calling in. Be a good one today. A lot to talk about. Stay tuned!
Bring in the boss one, I'm gonna get mine. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown and you fool, bitch. So just step back, or I'm mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. For today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises over the top. Don't cross the line, and you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty,
Let's roll. You got headphones? Okay.
You're slipping. We're not supposed to be able to talk over this song.
I know.
You're slipping.
We fucked up.
Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
We're going to Morristown.
Who you wanna roll with?
On the green.
Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? 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 Who you wanna roll with?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to get high. SativaCross.com brings to you the Ignorant is No Excuse podcast. Starring the one, the only, the creator of Sativa Cross, Lefty Grimes. And then you got on the ones and twos, the sound man, Johnny Stash.
Check, 1, 2. What?
Check.
Don't you dare say that on this show. Never say that. You
Check.
should know better by now.
Check.
Why would you say that?
Mic check.
Don't you have something important to say?
I do not.
All right, don't say nothing. I'm shutting your mic off.
Okay.
Jesus, really, John?
But he's the sound guy.
Man, that's better.
All right.
And the one, the only, me, the Cannabis King. Let's do this shit, motherfucker.
Hey.
Family show.
And
Family show.
Michelle doesn't have a mic, so
Well, Michelle's in the background. She's already 3 sheets to the wind.
yeah, feel free to get drunk, Michelle.
No, she's drunk. She's high. She's everything.
Oh my God, she is drinking.
And she's horny too, so watch out, gentlemen.
Oh boy. Hey now.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't you get a dose of Jesus just now?
Michelle's in heat.
That was Jesus?
That was Jesus.
I didn't drink the Jesus juice.
That was Jesus healing that poor girl.
I did. Well, okay. As long as you. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. As long as you know that it was Jesus. It wasn't cannabis. It wasn't. It was Jesus.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, sure. You're the sound man for a brainwashing church. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say.
That's hurtful.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. You know how people
That's
are.
why they call it liquid church. Don't drink the juice.
No, they want you to drink the juice.
I drank the juice.
That's why.
They want you to.
It's good.
That's why you spaced on that
It's really good.
on that camera change.
Yeah, I was supposed to follow the pastor on camera too, and I see a little sick girl, and I'm like, kryptonite. That's my kryptonite, seeing sick kids. I can't help it. I lost my shit. I'm like, oh, oops, sorry, whoops.
Oh, where's the testy zapper? Testy zapper, where you at?
We got them on the
See the
wall
test-
here.
These
Actually, I
apples.
cursed before you did today, so I should probably get them. You've been actually doing well.
Here we
wasn't
go.
I'm very
talking-
proud of you.
I was talking about you, not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ew.
Stick 'em on.
Your pubes are on there, Wayne. From last. Ew, you're touching it. Ew, John touched your. Ew. Ah! Johnny touched your ball.
What do you think that hair is from, bro?
You got Wayne's ball dandruff on your hand now. Hope you're happy with yourself.
You could pay me later. Thank you. You're
Hey,
welcome.
you.
Wow, what a crazy ass week. What a crazy ass week this week.
A
We
lot
got
of
a lot to
stuff.
talk about.
A lot. Oh my goodness.
Got to talk about parties. We got to talk about marijuana in the news in New Jersey.
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Well, our cards still say medical marijuana.
I hate that word.
I've been wanting to get it
I
changed.
hate that racist word.
Yeah,
Horrible.
They'll change it one of these days.
Neener word.
Yeah, one of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days, I'm going to cut you
Never
into
mind.
little pieces.
Never mind. That's hurtful.
That's Pink Floyd.
Indeed. I was listening to that on the way over.
You were really?
Yeah. Dogs.
Pigs.
Yeah.
Wings, whatever.
Yeah.
Pigs on the wing.
Now I'm starving.
There was a couple of those, too.
All I know is I'm not even going to talk about the birthday party.
Why? That
Can't
was
even
great.
remember it.
Exactly.
He's got to remember it by video and pictures.
And no one took pictures. I messed up. I messed up.
We should have told Chris to. We would have gladly have sat there and snapped him all night.
I wasn't thinking.
That's his thing.
When it's your birthday and all you want to do is play with tits.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Amen.
What else am I supposed to be thinking about,
Praise
right?
God for titties.
It is your
Praise
birthday.
Jesus. Jesus, thank you for all the breastises I saw on my birthday. Ha! Sorry.
He loves the areola.
They're my favorite parts.
You ever read Songs of Solomon in the Bible? Talks
He
about
liked titties too.
Twin Peaks.
He liked titties too.
Mountains of Separation, they call it.
You know, that
Climb
was.
the Rockies.
You're talking about in Psalms, right?
No, the Songs of Solomon.
Okay.
It's a
because
chapter in the Bible.
King David liked titties too.
Yeah, that's
he
what
wrote
it-
a lot of
yeah.
the Psalms.
Yeah,
And he wrote about titties. You know?
he sure did.
Mhm. But anyway.
He was a big fan.
Michelle needs a mic, I think.
Oh
No,
no,
she doesn't want a mic.
no. We're not
Michelle-
doing that. No,
Michelle's actually
No.
has a bad her throat. She's got a cold or something.
she's got a cold, and she's.
What was
yeah,
she
we're
doing
gonna-
after the party?
We'll give him a show.
I wasn't at the party, but I saw Wayne that night. I saw Wayne and his kids. Oh,
You kind of sound like
I don't
the
have no kids.
the lady at the DPW office in my town.
hello, DPW. How may I not direct your call? Click.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful week.
Hey, Michelle, we can see you now.
Smoking.
Say hi.
Smoking.
Say hi.
Look at them fucking red
Hi.
cheeks. Holy shit. They almost match your hair.
Almost.
Boy. Yeah, and then, you know, we're trying to, like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about.
What?
Did you get those numbers?
What numbers?
Sweeney,
Weenie.
Murphy.
I thought we were on your party. We're jumping. We're like an ADD show. We were talking about your party. So let's talk about your party.
All right, fine. We'll hold that off. Cool. What about which party? My party or Monday
Your party. You started with your party. Let's talk about your party. That was the best party I've been to in, wow, since your last party.
It was a lot of fun, right?
It was
had
great.
fun.
It was a rager. That's what they call a rager.
You didn't ask for a ride.
What are you talking off mic?
Yeah.
What do you do? I'll have to give you a mic. Why don't you just come over here then?
No, she's.
Yeah, you can come over here
I
and
can't
share
even-
the joint.
Yeah, there you go. You're smoking a joint to her neck. Yeah.
Put it in our ass. Hold on.
Give her a mic.
You gonna come over here?
She's gonna come wherever you want her to
Because
come.
That's where Mike is, hon.
I'm good.
She's always good.
I can't talk anyway. Fuck you, Wayne. I don't
You came on the air to say F you, Wayne. You can do that anytime.
Okay, I don't realize it in my hand. I'm kind of stoned.
Yeah, you are.
What did
Neck
you
and a
have?
bat?
Did you have something to say that was relevant?
I don't remember.
See?
We were
See?
talking
You're
about
hurtful.
my party.
She's
I
dabbed
didn't
out.
go to your party because I never ride.
And you had a free ticket too. You had
I
a
know.
You had
you had a free
ticket.
freaking ticket.
You didn't ask for a ride.
Exactly.
I was picking people
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah, you didn't ask
Thank
anybody.
you.
Why don't you ask?
I'm not going to blame Carol. I'm going to blame you.
If you would have made it to Linden train station, I would have gladly taken you.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Evan went to the train station. I picked him up, brought him up
I
there.
know nobody wants to come to Bayonne. That's the whole thing. I can barely walk these days. I really should be in the wheelchair now.
There's a thing called Uber. I mean, you got a
That's
free
if you
ticket.
have money. That's if you have money. I have no money.
You got a free ticket.
I
The
know.
least you could have
Trust
done
me, I
was
wanted to
paid
come.
a goddamn Uber
You
to
could have
take you
hustled.
from your house
Yeah.
to the train.
$20 for an Uber.
To Linden,
No,
that,
no,
that,
no,
not
no, no.
even.
No,
Not
I'm
even.
talking about
Cost
to
me
the
30
train.
Oh.
Linden train station that costs $35. I don't have
No,
$35.
it doesn't.
Cost
From
$35.
Come on.
To get to the
Bayonne
train?
Yes.
What are you smoking
From
crack?
Bayonne to Linden train station.
She's high right now, but ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, because you got to go to
Maybe.
Newark and then jump.
Yeah, it's from Bayonne to Linden train station. It cost me $35. My family's in Linden. I know that. So I knew how much it was, and I had no money at all. But whatever.
But yeah, whatever. You
I
missed.
missed it. Yeah,
You
exactly.
missed.
You missed a rager.
hash cookies. You missed fucking weed.
Can of beer.
You missed fucking.
All right, I'm going to put those things on your balls.
like
Keep
the
doing
cat.
that.
No. Oh,
Please.
Okay. You missed. You missed.
I heard it was a really great time, and that's great. I
Michael-
wanted you to have a great time for
Michael
your birthday.
P was just like whoever
He was a mess.
whoever bought a rig, brought a rig, all right, was just giving dabs out to everybody.
That's how it
They
should
weren't
be.
even asking. They were just like, "Yo, come here, I got a dab."
Yeah, get over here.
Hey, you.
You.
I don't even know who the hell
The
you
nail's
are.
hot. Get over here.
What's your
Exactly.
name? Get over here.
That's how it was. And you're over here.
And if not, if you didn't want to, if you didn't want a dab, you got a bag
Next
from
time-
the volcano.
Exactly.
There was 6-foot bags from the volcano going
Next
on.
time you
Very
walk your
sensitive.
ass 3 days before the party
Yeah,
starts.
start
I
walking.
have kids, responsibilities, dogs.
Dogs.
Excuses.
No, that's
You sound like my buddy
And
Giorgio
excuses.
Brown.
I got dogs. I got 3
Excuses.
dogs.
Nothing
And I got a lot
but
of coffee, too.
Excuses.
you.
Nothing nothing but
My
excuses.
poor doggies.
Your poor doggies. Well, you missed a hell of a time. You really did.
They can take care of themselves, believe me.
I know they get. They're good.
They can
puppies.
take care of all the neighbors, too.
My neighbors hate them. I love them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My neighbors hate my dogs, too. You can hear my dog for like 3 blocks away when she barks or he barks.
My neighbors hate my daughter's pigeons. She got pigeons in the yard.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. They
So-
make them cuckoo
Oh,
noises.
yeah, they're
man.
horrible.
Jesus.
She's got over 100 pigeons, and
Wow.
she feeds them off her body now.
Cuckoo.
She wants to be the
Cuckoo,
the guy
cuckoo.
At,
Just do
Washington
that
Square
100
does that.
times, and that's
The pigeon
that's
lady
pigeons.
from Washington Square Park.
Yeah, exactly.
From Home Alone 2.
Well, she wants to do that. She does it in the backyard. It's kind of sick, but she likes it.
Kind
I
of
mean,
sick. Why?
The pigeons going all over her. She goes like this, and it's like the pigeons are landing all over her.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. She's got like
Should video it.
Yeah, why
we
don't you?
do. I do have videos of it.
Let me see.
I put it on my thing at one time. I don't know.
You put it on your thing.
What does that mean? I put it on my thing at one time. I don't know. What does that even
On
mean?
the computer deal.
Sample that.
on the
Mark that
phone
time
thing.
and sample that. Thank you.
What?
Sample that.
Sample it.
You'll thank me later.
Nothing but bird shit right after they're done with you. As soon as
I
they
did
fly
find a
away.
torch. Not a very good one.
Well,
And
that'll
my
take about an
neighbors
hour.
complaining 'cause
Well,
the
for,
pigeons
for
shit all
cold
over her
start
yard.
dabs, it's very functional.
Too bad.
Yeah, can I get a cold starter?
Yeah, sure.
I never did one of those.
Me neither. How do you do that? All right.
It's like the crackhead way. Watch.
all right. I want to do
Yeah,
it
camera
too.
on
it's the lazy way.
After
You
Wayne.
put it in first, and then you
Hold
do
on.
it. You light it up.
It's the lazy way.
Yeah, you put it in first, and then you light it up.
How is
Right.
that the lazy way?
I don't know. I just think I don't know. It's not old school. Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's not old school. It's
Observe.
healthier.
Why is it healthier?
Because
I
you
don't
don't have.
know.
John just put the dab into the rig,
And then
and he
he's
put
going
the
to.
what do you call that thing that you just put on top of it?
A bucket,
No, on top of the bucket.
carb.
The quartz carb is
Okay.
on top.
And the smallest torch I've ever seen in my
use the
life.
big
Hey, I
Why
got
don't
a
you-
new one coming today. All right.
Why don't you
all
use
right.
the torch?
Because that one just roasts it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
That thing's smaller than Lefty's penis.
Well, everything's smaller
Nah.
than his penis. Even this dab is smaller than his penis.
No, it's
Thank
normally
you.
bigger.
Thank you, John.
No,
How do you know?
There you
I
go.
know?
Really, John. John just
Do
gave you some
people
good
know
credit.
this shit?
What? And that's it? That's a cold
Yeah,
dab.
that's a cold
That's it.
dab.
Really? Shit. Hold on. Camera 2.
But his bowl is really clean. My bowl is really dirty.
Well, you can fix that by
I
torching
know,
it.
I know.
I fixed this one last night, actually. Well, I didn't fix it, but it was fixed for
I
me.
can't have glass anymore. I break all glass I have.
Oh my God. You know what I will say about that? You could really taste it.
Yeah.
Unlike a regular dab, like this is much more
Terpier.
I was gonna say, I could taste the terps. You little terp slut. Hey, fine, thanks.
Well, you gotta finish it off.
That's pretty cool.
There it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow, he's red.
Yeah.
Got him.
Woohoo! You got him, Johnny. Go, Johnny.
Oh my God.
All right, give us your reaction. Initial reaction.
He's burrito hot. He forgot where he was. He's like, where am I?
Here's the camera. Talk to your
Am I on Earth? I see aliens.
Hi.
Yes, he
Hi,
is.
boys and girls. My name's CK. Is this like Romper Room? I can see Susie. I can see Bobby.
Terrific.
Oh my God, where the fuck am I? I can't see myself in there. Where am I?
All right, I want a cold start dab too now.
Oh my God.
I want to be like him.
Holy Jesus.
And then the show's gonna go off the deep end.
Probably. Wow. Good job. So you put it in there like that.
Put it in your mouth.
You put it in.
Carb it.
You put your dab in, then you carb it, and then you just heat it. And
Yep.
that's the whole thing.
And you
right
just
there.
wait till you see a nice milky consistency inside the banger.
All right.
Gonna do that with that torch. That torch would definitely roast it.
Right. That's why I like this little one.
See all the smoke like building up.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's getting all milky and cloudy.
There you go.
What?
Everything's sexual for you.
That wasn't sexual. It's getting milky and fucking cloudy. How's that sexual?
Okay.
What are you thinking about? Milky and cloudy. Oh, you get the sperms on the mind, huh? Lord of mercy.
It's just liquid at the bottom here. That's amazing. I've never done this before. All right. I see.
No, that's called the rig. It's
I see what you're doing here. You just keep heating that liquid till it's gone.
Right.
That's very tasty.
Am I just holding this for the fuck of it? Or?
Yeah,
Yes,
actually,
yes, you are.
I know.
I'm
Our
just-
producer is busy.
Hi,
I don't
my-
have the moose over here.
My name is Wayne.
Uh,
I can't even know.
get the-
Here, it's too late now. Like, let me put it back. You already took the freaking dab.
here we go.
Here, do it again. Do it again.
He's gonna finish it off now.
Ooh, Lefty.
Finish him.
Suck it. Suck it, you dirty little. Suck it. Suck it. Choke
Suck
on that.
that glass dick.
Look at him go, boys and girls. Sorry, I can't do this. This is like my left hand and
Lefty's
one hand.
getting moist.
My penis is in the middle hand, and my mic is in the third
You guys are
hand.
both like very
Oh.
gay-centric. Just saying. Not that it's a bad thing. I support you guys and all your endeavors, but you guys are really like over-the-top gay. And I don't understand why.
We're
Like,
with
are you?
you.
No, really, everything's gay to you. Like everything,
Everything's sexual.
everything, every little teeny bitty,
I can't
like
look-
glass
I'm not
dick.
gay
Really?
anymore.
Glass dick?
I'm not gay anymore.
How is that a glass
I
dick?
didn't say glass dick. He did.
Oh well.
Well, I would
He's
say glass dick,
equivocating
too.
that to like cack.
Well, maybe that's where
not
your minds
cack.
are at. Your
To
minds.
crack, not
That's.
cack.
You just have to stop watching X video all day.
Get off the Pornhub.
Stop watching those midgets.
I refuse.
Weirdos.
I refuse.
Weirdos.
I
Wait,
saw a midget over the summer at the Brighton bar.
Is that the correct term though, or is it little person?
No, it's not.
She was a
They don't
small
like being
person.
called
Dwarf.
midget.
Dwarf.
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 I don't know. My daughter thought she was a midget.
I don't know. What's the word? I don't know what to say anymore. Is it
Midget.
dwarfism?
It's a midget. It's a midget.
Hurtful.
No, they don't mind. They think it's cute.
I know they do, but
You okay, little girl? They do. When you
Yeah.
call a midget.
It's adorable.
It's like, oh, he called me a midget. And it's normally like, oh, the fat fuck called me a midget. That's cute. Yeah, they like it. That's normally what they say. So, you know, you really think I care what the fuck I call him? No offense, midget. Little, whatever.
Little person.
Little people.
Little
I don't
people.
know.
what's
Hey,
an easy one?
I
Easy
don't-
comeback.
I don't know. Is like, what's worse, saying midget or saying little people?
Or fat fuck. What's worse?
Well, us fat people don't really mind that because we've been called that most of our
Yeah.
lives.
Do you mind fat fuck?
Nah.
No, right? It's kind of funny.
It's kind of like how black people like use the N-word with each other, like as a term of endearment.
Not really.
Nah. Some people don't. Not all black people like that word.
I know, not all of them, but some people. Like, hey, what's going on, my N? What's going on, my N?
Yeah, it's kind of lame. Actually.
Yeah, I know.
It's a black thing.
Yeah, I know it's
That's
a black
lame.
thing.
It's just
It's a black and Spanish thing. Because I know a lot of Spanish people that use that word religiously.
It's true too.
Not I.
It's a
No, if we were to do it, like my one friend, he's Spanish, but you wouldn't be able to tell. You'd think he was white.
You mean my friend Ant?
Yeah, like him. Exactly like him. Portuguese.
Oh,
Valderrama.
okay.
Been dabbing. Been dabbing. Been
Jamie.
dialing.
Jamie's trying to get you a little person stripper. Would you like that?
Yes. Yes.
John almost spit his coffee.
Yes.
I think that's a winner, Jamie. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
get Wayne a little person stripper.
I'll put in for
Please.
Yeah, I'll put 5 on that.
I got 30 on that.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
That means we're gonna be taking some videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
This
Yeah.
is gonna be a lot of fun, boys and girls.
I got some dabs on that.
Next party will be
a midget party.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my God.
If you're a fucking midget, you get in for free.
We pay you.
Hold on, you got to be like under 5 foot though, right?
No, it's 4'11".
It's the 4'2" crew.
4'11".
4'11".
If you're a midget,
Wow.
you
4'10".
get into the Barini parties for free.
That's under 4 feet.
Yes.
4'2" crew.
4'11".
4'11" and
That's
under.
Madison's size.
And we will have a measurement.
And we will be tossing
but
your
she's
little
not a little
asses.
person.
That's more.
I'm just saying, you don't have midgets without tossing them, but
what
they
if-
like that. Trust me, I heard they love it. It's like
You think
going to the
anybody likes to
playground
get
for
to-
them. They tell me.
Oh.
You know, it's like yeah, you know, it's like,
Go into the playground.
We're getting
It
you a
is.
stripper. We're getting you a stripper. Oh, look who's here, guys.
Miss Roth.
Uh-oh. We've got customers.
Customers.
Hell,
Ding,
we got
ding.
guests. Come on in. Come on in.
Come on down.
Just don't trip over the wires.
Amy, how are you, dear? What's
1,
going on?
2, 3, 4.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
Wayne can count.
Yeah, but how many mics do we got?
Not enough.
Not enough.
All right, so we got 4 mics.
Mic check.
Mike, here.
Hold on.
I left my other mic at home. Sorry. I ran home to get my dabs, and then
Chop liver?
I ran home. I
We
got my.
chop liver over here?
I ran home. I got my dabs, and I came here. Sorry, I didn't bring the extra mic.
That's right. You went to the doctor's this
Money
morning.
for what?
Mic,
Oh, yeah.
the microphone. I usually keep one in my backpack, but I took it out. I took it out when I went to your party because I needed
Thank
extra
you.
room.
Party. Oh,
Hello,
fuck
hello,
yourself
how are
at the
you?
party.
No
Give
mic for you.
Amy the mic for now.
Hold on, we going to do this?
Say hello.
And the little one said, roll over. No. Take it.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
How are you? It's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
I haven't seen you in forever. Is this Mikey?
Yes. She's the black mic. Oh.
She's on. She's
Okay.
blowing into the
Okay.
mic. Don't blow. Okay.
Okay.
This
We-
isn't a porn show. Easy,
All right
okay?
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
No BJs. Stop blowing.
got to swallow, not
Michelle,
blow.
I asked you if Wayne was going to be here.
She didn't know.
Yeah, I think you just don't answer me.
She never answers anybody.
What, you
Hold
got a
on,
crush
hold
on
on. What
Wayne?
does that mean?
Do you have a crush on
What
Wayne?
does that mean? I asked if Wayne was going to be here, you bastard.
You have a crush
What
on
does
him,
that
don't
mean?
you?
She would have
like
went to the ATM.
All right, so just to
She would have brought a midget? What?
You like big
deviate,
bears?
it's someone's birthday today.
I know.
Yes, it is.
I was wondering
Carol's.
if she was going to be here.
No.
Carol's work.
We'll have to give her a call.
Carol's working, yeah.
It's my daughter's birthday today too. They're both the same.
Give her-
Happy birthday,
Oh, wow,
Madison.
yeah. Madison?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Nice.
My birthday's next week.
She's old.
Got all Aries babies here.
I'm old.
My birthday was
No,
all
she's
week.
old.
23 next month.
23?
Got fire signs here.
Yes, Aries, hard-headed people.
And a Leo. You're sitting next to a Leo.
And then next to Leo, the Leos.
Well, the Leos are actually attracted to us.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason.
So
They
are
love
Geminis.
us.
They're my kids. My kids are both Aries. I'm only
Give her the mic. I can't hear her. Just hold it for her. Just hold it for her.
I
Just
can't-
hold it for her when she
Just hold
talks.
it for me.
Like you're doing an interview.
My throat's fucked up anyway.
I'm gonna have to bring my.
So never mind.
I give you the damn mic, and that's all you got to say.
Oh,
Mike, fucked up
We're gonna have to set this. We're gonna have to set this place up with my other mixing board
There you
and
go.
put in the
Yeah.
microphones in the corner, the room mics, to pick up all of that extra noise that you can't hear.
I don't even want that extra noise.
But you won't hear the in the background because they're made for that.
I know they were at your. Wasn't that in Princeton? Didn't they have that at the CMMNJ?
No, we had lavalier mics.
Oh,
I have Octavias.
Yeah, those are. We just need a bigger board, but
I got a bigger
usually we
board.
don't have 6 people in the room.
I got a bigger board. We can just
but wait, there's
piggyback
more.
onto that one.
Wait,
Someone else is coming?
we have 5 mics?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm confused. Wait a minute. We have
Got
5.
You're the
four.
dude that set it up, bro. Don't.
What?
Hello.
Are you serious?
Does anyone
Hello,
see a mic
McFly.
anywhere?
Do we have to start?
Yes, we have to start.
I think you're sitting on the mic, Wayne.
My fat ass is sitting
Your
on a mic.
Fat
For
ass
real.
is sitting on a mic.
You don't want to talk into that now.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
All right, you,
Hello.
you take that
Oh,
one,
boy.
Wayne. You take
Hello.
that
Hello.
one. The one you were sitting
No,
on.
no,
you take
you
that
take
one.
it. We'll give it
You
to
take
Mikey.
it.
Mikey V's here. Yeah, Mikey, come over here.
Right here, bro.
Right in the
Someone
hot
sits
seat.
next to here. Hold on.
Over, under, over.
That's why it was.
over? Am I going under?
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Look at this. Hello.
Brother, how you doing?
It's a real party now.
This is great. Oh my God.
We having a party.
We have liftoff.
Oh my God! It's so good to see you. Him, sorry.
All right, so we're gonna go like this
Wow.
then.
Dang.
Wow, this is great.
We don't. I don't think those headphones are plugged in.
It's not plugged in.
No.
Unbelievable.
Which ones? They're out?
No, those, we don't have enough microphone input or headphone jack inputs. We need a new box.
That's for you.
We need a new box.
Need a new box. I like boxes. Oh yeah.
You need a splitter.
Oh boy.
You need a splitter with Lefty.
There's Lefty. See, there's my sound guy for you, people.
You need.
Okay.
You need to come.
He invites 100 freaking people, and he's got 3 mics. Good job.
We got. You were sitting on 2 of them.
Well,
It still ain't enough.
one was in him.
Yeah, one was actually inside you.
I would have
And
felt
that's
it.
your mic forever and ever.
Here we go.
Watch where you
right,
put your
now
mouth
we-
on
now
that one,
we-
okay?
now I'm
You
leaving.
might want to. No, this
is used?
This was
Just
a
don't.
Mikey.
Just don't sniff the mic.
Yeah, please.
Is it on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We don't have. You got headphones for this gentleman?
No,
No,
of
we
course
don't.
not.
All right, that's cool.
We
It's
need
okay,
a,
as
we
long
need
as
a
you're talking
splitter.
Kind of bugs me out anyway.
We're good.
I think it's working.
As long as you're up on that mic like prison, we're good.
So we dropped
Choke
Aubrey.
up on that
We
mic.
got rid of Aubrey. She'll be
About
in the air
time.
in like
Jesus.
6 hours, so.
It's hard getting rid of her, man.
Where's she going?
She's going to South Carolina, I think. North Carolina.
North?
Visit.
Nice.
Wow. Where's your mic?
Moving there?
So
She moving?
it worked out perfect.
Or-
Moving on
Well,
now.
she's probably-
That's where she's from.
But we
Visiting people. She's from North Carolina? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're sharing.
I thought you had a mic. No? 1, 2,
No,
3,
we have Mike
4,
sitting
5.
there. Mike
So,
doesn't
yeah,
have a
Mike
mic.
without a mic.
Micless mic.
We got Mike Bike, but no Mike.
Anti
Mike.
mic. Or Uncle
We're
Mike.
sharing.
Lefty, do
You
you
guys are
have?
going to like have to share the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get up on it when
They
you're
don't
talking
work?
there. No.
No.
Lefty, do you have a?
Do you see what I mean about a real? Never mind.
You have a.
This is a party. We didn't expect this today.
It is. We kicked
I would have
the-
prepared.
We kicked the handicapped person out of the freaking party.
Best
Parties are the ones that just come
That's not
together.
right.
I know.
Sorry, Michelle. Okay. But we
Lefty,
can't
do
hear
you-
you.
Do you have a notepad and a pencil, or a pen?
Sure. Why?
No, we did. Mikey and I came here with purpose today,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
and there's actually we have to cover some official documentation. Which is it's
Documentation.
perfect day to
I like that.
I think do it.
dictation.
So you want
Dictation.
to tell them a little bit about what we discussed?
You know what? If you're going to, I'm going to give you this. Unless you want me to hold it for you. I don't
She said to hold it for you.
Well, do you want?
I can hear the
Would you like to transition into it, Jeff?
Well, it's something that came up with Mayor Reid, big in
Read for madness.
in Bricktown, where he broke
He broke bro code.
Bro code.
He broke bro code. So I think we really we need to make some notes and come to agreement on actually what is in the bro code.
What does it
The
mean?
bro code?
Yes.
You never saw that show?
But I
You
think
mean like
you don't
man
know what the
card?
bro-
You took his
bro
man card?
Yes.
His
Well, no, Lefty
mangina
took
card.
His bro code.
You can't break
But-
bro code.
But what we figured out
Who did he
is
touch?
if you break bro code, you by proxy also break man
code.
Right?
Yes.
So they intertwine. So
Hold on, I'm lost.
Yeah,
That
what's
doesn't
going on?
take much for Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne's always lost.
This is critical thinking for the cannabis king.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I smell something burning.
Too many
Bro
moving
code.
parts for him to follow.
What's the difference between a bro and a man?
That's a
pair
good
of
question.
balls.
That's a good question. A pair of balls. I like that answer.
no, bro is
I think a bro has a pair of balls, right?
No, bro is the guy that walks down the street like, bro, man, what's going on, bro?
Well, bros look after bros.
bro is a little more ghetto than man.
Bros
code.
like hoes.
It's like another level up. Once you achieve man code, then you can move on to bro code.
Yeah, so policy needs to be written on bro
Pretty
code.
much everything in bro code, man code has as well, but
Right.
there's more in bro code.
Yeah, they
for
work
sure.
in concert with each other, I believe.
All right, so you're saying you go from man code to bro code.
Yeah.
Bro code's on a higher level.
Like in bro code, I'll give you an example. This is a good one. Like
Sure.
with bro code, this isn't really talked about in man code. Like, you never rat somebody out. You don't rat your bro out.
Word?
Yeah.
Word?
Never rat your bro out.
Oh, he ratted you guys out?
Oh, yeah, he ratted us out overnight.
Who?
Whoa,
Reid.
wait, what?
He broke bro code right away.
What do you mean?
At the meeting, after the meeting, when we spoke to him, and he said he supported us on everything. He went and the next day went on Facebook and quote on the patch, the Point Beach
Pleasant,
patch.
yeah.
That's the New Jersey Shore newspaper.
And flipped on everything
online.
he said after the meeting.
Complete flip.
What did he say?
Well, I can't quote exactly what he said, but
Pull the article up.
He went back to his rant position the next day after he spoke to us.
So he was just trying to smooth out things with us to get the fire out from.
Unless he spoke to that reporter
I
before
told you
we
that,
had.
Lefty.
Maybe
I
he
told you
spoke to
that.
that reporter before we had our discussion with him. That's possible too.
I told you. I told Lefty that the only reason that
Maybe he
shit
left
happened,
the mics on in the room.
We're trying to find out if bro code was broken.
It was.
Of course he did.
What are you talking about?
Definitely broke.
The only
Did
reason
you see that guy
Definitely broke
like
bro code.
steaming at the collar next to him?
Knitra?
Yeah.
Knitra's our boy.
Exactly. He's more on our side than he is.
He's high. He's
Well-
better than bro.
well,
That dude is a bro.
Yeah.
He's
Did
a bro
you
and a
read the latest story on Reid? With
No, I have
Knitra?
not.
Oh God.
Yeah, well,
It's-
it's pretty juicy. He had they had their little primary thing to figure out who they're going to support, the Republicans, and he had a bunch of, I think it was like 8 to 10 Democrats. He had come in who were like it's a total fucking shit show is what he did. He pulled a fast one, and I think it was like 5 votes he beat Knitra by, but there was like 10 people that he brought in, Democrats.
So that's why they canceled the vote.
No.
More Democrats are flipping. The anti-weed.
March 25th, Point Beach canceled marijuana vote. A huge victory for New Jersey. That's what he says.
Of course
Who?
it is.
That's what who says.
Mayor Reid.
Yeah, I told you. You don't want to listen to me. I told you the reason
well,
that he
he's
did
not
that.
saying
Well,
it-
it's recreational that he's
Yeah, he's-
making that
yeah.
reference to there.
He's not talking about.
No one's expecting him to flip on that.
He's not against home grow here.
He's not gonna.
We want him for home grow. That's all I care about.
He ain't
Get
gonna
us
be for
home
home
grow.
Yeah,
grow,
he didn't
bro.
say anything in that article that has anything to do with home grow that we were talking about.
Okay, so he didn't.
That's in the That's in the patch.
Well,
that's the newer.
I can't hear you. What?
That's the new article.
Okay.
and
There's
that
an older one.
and that's pretty much what I'm referencing in terms of the bro code because that's what we're on is him backing us on home grow.
Let's get him on the show and we'll figure this out.
I don't think he'd be opposed to that. At
Yeah.
least a call-in, I don't think he would be.
Yeah, let's
We
call
have an
Yes,
open
he
dialogue
would.
with him.
Stop
We have-
lying.
Well-
Stop it. Shut up, you guys.
Okay, so-
shut the frig up.
All right, let's call his
Shut
office.
up, man.
Let's
I'm
call
sick
him.
of this shit.
We're calling.
How many times did you
Fucking
email him?
roadblock Wayne, man.
How many times did you call him this week, Lefty?
All right.
He
here's-
called him at least twice.
Who?
Harry Reid.
Mayor Reid.
What?
Whatever the hell is
Stevens.
Stephen
Harry
Reid.
Reid.
Whatever the hell the guy's name is, okay?
He's the Harry Reid.
It's like Dick Reid. It should be his name.
Here's
called
another
him.
one that's in bro code. When your bro calls, you pick up the phone.
Stephen
Right?
Reid Associates.
That's
We can call the.
Did he call you? Did he pick up
We
the
haven't
phone
called
for
him
you?
yet.
Yeah, I don't know. He's calling.
We haven't called him yet. Let's call him
Let's
now.
call him.
Yeah,
Yeah, give him a call.
Get
What do
him
you
on
mean?
the phone.
Are you lying to me then when we talk?
What?
Are you lying to me?
I never said I talked to. I showed you the
said
texts. It was text.
Text is talking,
I got
right?
no. It's not talking. It's texting.
So you got text from him.
I got text from
and
him.
he had to find out from his, what was it, his partner or some shit? If he's allowed to come on to your show.
His client.
Hey, I'll be
all right.
Reid.
This is it.
Here was Reid. I'd really like to come on your show, but I have to talk to my lawyer? What was it? His partner? What that? His lover?
Doctor. His
doctor.
lover.
Dr. Sabat.
You know,
Sabat.
and
Yeah,
then did Lefty texted him, and he never got back to you, bro. Stop acting like this guy cares. Let me help you guys. You guys are like, it's like Trump deranged
I
syndrome.
don't know if you're going to be good for
okay?
this call.
It's like
You might
Trump
not be
deranged
helpful for
syndrome.
this call.
These guys hate fucking Reid so much. All right, Reid was like, you know what? I'm gonna finally get these fucking dumb stoners off my fucking ass. I'm gonna like talk to them after the meeting when there's not gonna be any cameras, no recordings, no nothing, and I'm gonna talk to these guys, and I'm gonna tell them, yeah, whatever the fuck you want is what I want. And then that's what he did, and then you guys are like, oh, he's the best.
He's cannablabbing.
He has
He's
one of our
cannablabbing, my
shirts.
God.
Cannablabbing.
Exactly. Who said cannablabbing?
Cannablabbing.
Who said that?
Who said that first? Mikey said that first.
That's what he's doing to you.
I coined phrase that.
That's the greatest thing
He's
I ever
blowing
heard.
canna smoke up your ass.
He's cannablabbing, though.
Cannablabbing.
We just want to help.
He's blowing CBD
Listen,
smoke up your
Exactly.
Listen,
Weed light.
he's gonna need a friend. He's gonna need a friend after all this is over.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's gonna burn all bridges.
I'm not
Burn
calling
them
him
all.
now.
He's gonna need a bro
Call him,
after this.
call
We're
him.
trying to bring him
I
in.
won't say nothing. I won't say nothing.
Yeah,
No,
he-
no,
we're
listen,
gonna make
Because
sure
you guys
that
want to
You
believe.
can cut his microphone if he starts in.
I won't even. You cut
need
it now.
to tell me if he stopped acting like a complete ass, you wouldn't be his bro.
He can't
You
do
could
that.
never do it.
He
You
can't
could
do
ne-
that, bro.
He can't.
No.
All right, let's pretend
No,
that he
he's
could.
done
well,
too much shit.
Take a back seat on this one.
He's
Let's
done
call
too much
him.
shit to my buddy Jeff Oakes.
Well, Jeff can talk to him.
You
He's
know,
your-
all of a
I
sudden,
mean, yeah,
he will
all of a
trans-
sudden now he wants to
Jeff-
be your buddy.
Jeff can
No,
handle
no,
himself.
Listen, it's.
All of a sudden now he wants to be your buddy.
No, I get it. I get it.
He's
too.
fucked your town.
know he has,
He's
I know.
screwed that town over, and then he's always, oh well, no, I'm not against marijuana. No, just don't put it in my fucking town.
emojis.
You can't sell it. Ooh, no, you can't sell.
You like the
can't
happy
buy.
face emoji? I like the love emoji.
Dude, you should have fucking told me. I would have shaved my head just so you could do my bump. You're supposed to paint my bump.
I'll paint the fuck out of it.
You're supposed to.
Except for if I paint it, I'm gonna put a sad face on it with a tear.
Let me stab it with a syringe first.
No, don't put a tear. People think I killed people. He's got a teardrop on his bump. His bump killed somebody.
This bump's got some fucking past.
Go ahead, call him. He ain't gonna. He won't pick up.
Let me drain
That's how
that
much he
bump
loves you
for you.
guys.
Listen, if you call him, let's let Jeff transition the phone call. Okay.
Right, he needs headphones.
Take a back seat to this Wayne if he answers.
Yeah, Wayne, give
I
him
don't
the
know if I want
headphones.
to talk to him.
Just let it happen.
Give Jeff the headphones,
I'm not
Wayne.
sure I want to talk to him. Tell you the truth.
Well, yeah, but
I wanna
here,
talk.
all right. Now
I don't
peer
blame
pressure.
you.
He's not going to pick
Peer
up.
I don't want to. He's not.
It's going to be a secretary anyway.
All right, if he picks up, I'll talk to him.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
I love peer pressure. It's my favorite thing.
Don't go too far with him. It takes the rig over his headphones.
You have reached Stephen Reid Associates. Please leave your name and number, and we will call you back shortly. Thank you.
Is this the?
At the tone, please record your message.
That's not
when
his
you've
mayor's
finished
office.
recording, you may hang up
Call
or
the
press
mayor's
1 for more options.
Steven, it's Lefty Grimes. We're doing our podcast today, and I'd like to see if you would come on here and talk to us about your feelings on home grow and how you can help patients get what we need. And that's all. Give us a call back. Thank you. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that game today with him. Let's call his mayor's office, though.
Might as well, right? I mean, you know, he's your buddy. I'm sure you got his home phone number too, right? Hey guys, let me give you my home number. This is my celly. Hit me on the celly, Lefty.
The cell phone's the bro number.
Government. Mayor. Mayor. All right.
You actually got him under mayor. Oh, you're googling it. Okay. Nice. Pre-show. Nice.
Okay. 2. All right. What's that noise? What is
That's
that
the carb cap.
Oh. Hello?
You've reached the Borough of Point Pleasant municipal offices. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. Please note that most borough information can be found on our website,
Bro information?
Bro?
Yes.
Sweet.
Hey, bro.
Press 1.
What's going on, bro?
Non-emergencies,
Point
press
Pleasant
2.
Beach is cool.
For hotel, beach, or boardwalk information, press 3.
We need a hotel room.
For a dial by name directory, press pound. For building, licensing, zoning, and code enforcement, press 4. For ticket payment information, the municipal court, violations bureau, press 5.
Yeah, bro,
For
code
the tax
enforcement.
office, water sewer office, or finance department, press 6. For planning board, board of adjustment, board of health, and dog and cat licensing, press 7. For public works or water sewer problems, press 8. For the municipal clerk, registrar of vital statistics, chief finance officer, or borough administrator, press 9.
What about mayor?
Here's the dial by directory.
For a freeloading mayor.
To dial by first name, press 1. To dial by last name, press 2.
Enter last name. They didn't give us an option to talk to the executive director of Ramp. Where was that option?
Yeah, hit the operator and ask him. Tell him you want to.
You'd like to talk to the executive director of Ramp, please.
AKA your mayor.
Well, he said everybody knows he's the executive director. So.
Yeah,
Enter
right.
last name and pound sign.
The last name.
Name not found. Enter last name
Mayor
and
not
pound sign.
Would you put it Reid or Dick?
Steven. With a PH.
Enter last
Only
name
weirdos use
and pound
PHs.
sign. Enter last name. Invalid entry. For help, press star H.
Star H.
You are in the names directory. To find a subscriber's extension, enter the last name followed by the pound sign. To enter the letter Q, press 7. For Z, press 9.
This is our government.
To look up by extension instead, press star 2. To change name format entry to first name, last name, press star 2.
What the?
I'm
lost already. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost already. Thank God I'm not the only one. Oh my God! All right.
Please hang up.
No, I'm gonna. That's the best thing you've said, lady. Hang up. Jeez. Oh my God. All right, let me find a number here.
My God.
Wow, that's not good. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was a waste of time. Thank you.
You wanted me to call this guy.
I didn't want you to call him. I want to call.
Well, let's call Knitra.
Sweeney.
Let's call Knitra.
Weenie.
He's at work.
Sweeney the Weenie.
Sweeney the Weenie.
No, wait. No, he's a lobbyist. Oh, yes. No, wait. We can call Reid's his business.
Let's call.
We just did.
That was his business
Yeah,
number.
before. We left
What firm does Katrina? The other guy work?
Lobby it.
Didn't he give you guys a card?
Look up his site.
No, he didn't give us a card.
Well, I thought you guys were like buddies and shit. You hung out and all. Hey, call me. I'll call you guys.
No,
Normally,
it was
like
just
those
locker
guys
room
have
talk.
cards.
It was just locker room talk.
Didn't he give you no card? No,
No,
you know.
just a sweaty hug.
We talked about boobies a little bit. We did talk about boobies.
Really? Yeah, he was talking about his own.
We talked about. We talked about rub and tugs.
Swing
in
low.
Point Beach.
Oh,
That's
rub and tugs.
Rub and tug.
The same rub and
Yeah,
tug
the
that
massage-
everybody's known about
the
in
massage
that-
parlor.
in Point Beach. Everybody's known about that place for like over 20 years.
Where? I don't know about it.
Except for
Let me in.
except for the
Come
council.
on down.
Yeah,
Except for the
councilors
council.
Next town
Come
council
on
meeting.
down. Get a rub and tug.
Next town council
1995.
We're gonna get the rug and tug. The
It's a
rub and
sure
tug.
thing.
Say that 10
And get your
times
nails
fast.
done at the same time.
Oh, nice. Little pedicure, manicure,
And a middle cure.
and all around the world.
Happy ending?
Are they at least American?
We have some.
No,
we
they
have
said they
some-
keep trucking them around.
We have some people working on it. We're going to send someone in undercover. We just need a
Undercovers in the rub
willing
and tug.
young bachelor.
Young? Did you say young? I'm out.
Willing to go in and take a hit for the team and see what the place is all about.
Yes. Can I pretend I'm young? Can I be like I'm
Pretend.
18?
I thought you are young.
I actually
You're a
I
prepubescent
think Mike
teen?
would be right for going in there, and he knows it.
Ooh, he's
I
smiling.
feel like all the
too.
faces are looking at me in the room right now.
You just got to shave,
hey,
Mike.
Everybody knows my
Just
activism
shave.
knows no boundaries.
I love that about you.
Take one for the team, huh?
You got to go baby face and take one for the team.
I hope it's not a gay place.
You smoked with weed, man?
Nice.
I thought she was showing us her. Sorry.
Check out
Hey, now.
the wet T-shirt contest.
Yes, starring Amy.
Johnny, can I have my oil over there, please?
All?
Yeah, see that big barrel? The big little barrel? Thank you.
Oh, you want your toxic oil?
Yes, I do.
That's a
Your
cute little
liquid
barrel.
marijuana oil.
Reminds me of Lyndon.
Oh, God.
Lyndon, where Lefty was being an ass.
Good old Lyndon. Lyndon was a mess.
I revisit that site where he dropped his glass 3 days a week.
You're still looking for that lost nug that was on the ground?
No.
That was sad.
I park in the handicap spot in the police station parking garage, and then I smoke, and then I go to physical therapy, which is right across the street.
Those were the days.
Aubrey wants me to call Senator James Holzefeld.
Holzefeld.
Should we call him? I have his number right here.
Yes.
Do you know him?
He well, I was up to date on the history. He was a firm no, and he has like vowed to keep pushing on because the war is not over.
Push it good.
So yeah, it's not even.
It is over.
A few days away from when they just decided to table it, and this guy's still coming after us. Basically, what he's saying. We're coming after cannabis in general.
Let's see what Aubrey says.
She ain't gonna
Bring
answer
on
She's on a
cannabis.
fucking
She's about to get on a plane.
Hello.
Aubrey, you're on the air.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I'm high.
What are you doing?
I am at the airport right now.
Nice.
I have to go to North Carolina.
Well, I got your text about the senator. How do you say his name? Holzefeld?
Dick.
Oh, my God. I don't even know how you say that.
It's not Dick. Senator Dick.
Why is everyone a dick?
No, it's
Why is
hot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know
Stop
you're supposed
it.
to be my friend. Senator Friend.
Osdenfeld or something like that.
Senator Bro?
Bro.
Senator.
No, he's not a bro. He's not a bro.
Terrible.
He's opposed.
He is opposed to it.
Yes. He's a
He's
firm
not
no.
even for medical cannabis.
Oh.
Would you like me to read
Fucking
one
monster.
paragraph from the top of it?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jeff.
This is from Joanne Zito. She posted it up. This is whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Even though we succeeded in preventing the passage of legislation to legalize marijuana now, it seems likely the fight isn't over. I urge my colleagues who rightfully oppose this legislation for the harm it would do to our communities to not be swayed into changing their positions. Should legalization be brought before the Senate again later this year? Don't allow a shallow promise to change your vote. I would hope that when all is said and done, that we don't find out about any backroom deals or giveaways to change any senator's vote on this issue. So this guy's hip on letting medical patients hang out. People with cancer like myself, this guy's hip on letting people like me die.
Yep.
And at the same time, now you guys hit it. Well, you guys didn't hit a nerve. This clown hit a nerve. And I hope he can tune into this goddamn page, because I got a little message for him. I'd rather have my medical cannabis and try to live than sign up for your goddamn physician-assisted suicide. That's a bunch of horse shit, and this state sucks.
Oh, Jesus. Talk to that.
Damn.
Talk to that. You know that.
Maybe you can sign up for it and then sell those drugs on the black
Right?
market.
That pisses me off that they got no fucking problem voting yes on
To
the
death.
Dr. Kevorkian
Yeah, so
law,
all
pretty
you-
much.
Yes to death.
But
No to
hey,
cannabis.
no to life, no to cannabis. Terrible.
So
You
all
should be
you
mad.
people that are out there listening and
he's
you're
pro-abortion?
marching to the drum of Save the Kids, you're killing people like myself, and you're also harming and causing a lot of pain to a lot of other people out there that
thanks
are
a lot.
trying to.
What's the message they're giving you, Jeff? No cannabis, but you know
They're
what? Go
giving
fucking
me-
kill
they're
yourself.
giving me, where's the camera?
Go kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay to end your life.
And that message is loud and
no
clear.
cannabis
It's
for you, but
unfortunate.
we'll help you kill yourself. Yeah,
Very
that's the message.
unfortunate.
That's what I got on Monday. So, yeah, thank you.
Fucking sad.
Yes, it is.
We live in a shit state.
Yeah.
It's all about the money. It's all about
All
the
about
money.
the Benjamins, baby.
And that's what this guy's talking about. This Senator Dick, whatever his name is.
Yes.
Okay, this is
Senator
what he's
Bro.
telling you. He's telling you, hey, listen, I want a backroom deal because that's the only fucking way you're going to get my yes vote.
He probably took the rant money already. He probably took the money already.
I like things that go on in the back rooms, but fuck that.
No, it's not those kind of back rooms, bro.
I know.
It's not like the Barini birthday bash.
It's not like the champagne room.
Exactly.
I know.
They're making you cry. You're bleeding. You know.
I got everybody twisted up.
Unbelievable.
No, this guy got us twisted up.
We got to go to his office.
Twisted up like a joint.
Where's his
Monday
office?
or what?
What's happening Monday?
Oh, the dinner. Let's talk about the dinner.
Oh, we could talk about that, but yeah, I was talking about the lack of like voting on Monday and how it relates to the expansion and everything.
There is no expansion.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
thought,
sad.
Yeah, Jake's Law. What happened to Jake's Law?
We're still fucking
What
Yeah,
happened?
that's basically what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, what happened there?
The expansion is 20,000
Okay.
patients.
How do you not support Jake?
On 6 dispensaries.
Who doesn't support Jake? Are you
Hold on
kidding
now.
me?
Hold on now. Just so we all know, there was a vote on Monday in New Jersey. No, there was,
It was
supposed to be a
canceled.
vote.
It was canceled.
And it was supposed to be, you see, because everyone wants to keep talking about the legalization bill. It was a legalization bill, but conveniently, New Jersey politicians hid 2 other bills in there. One was S10/A10, which was an expansion to the New Jersey medical marijuana program. Because they failed to even take a vote, we patients still have to wait for any of these improvements that Governor Murphy signed into executive law last year this time.
I want my 4 ounces.
You got to wait.
Well, actually, I think the expansion puts you up to 3 ounces, not 4.
Yeah, only 3.
He promised
Yeah,
us 4
now
last
it's 3
year.
ounces. However, Jake's law included no limits for terminal children and patients and all that kind of stuff.
That's me.
And on Monday, when the vote didn't happen,
for me.
and we got word of that, Jake's parents were very, very upset that they're, that Jake's law is even coupled with legalization, and now you're holding it up, and patients are waiting.
Still waiting, hashtag.
So they're very upset. Not upset, but, they're frustrated. I was
They're
frustrated. It
upset.
was like a punch in the stomach. Yeah.
Big time.
But
Big
I just
time.
want to highlight something.
they
Just
made-
because they're upset that they're, that Jake's law didn't go through does not mean that they are not, still supportive of expungement and the social justice aspect and all those other things. They're supportive of all that. They're just saying there's sick kids waiting now, and they should get what they need first. That's all they're saying.
It's sad. It's sad because they got involved. Their son Jake was a patient. They got involved to make sure that what happened to their son doesn't happen to any other kids. And the New Jersey politicians, by them not taking a no vote, it's like they're telling us they don't give a shit about anyone. Sad.
Well, I mean, they purposely did this, didn't they? Isn't this what they wanted? To couple the compassion with the legalization bill to try to twist the arm of the people that are voting.
Yeah, that did a lot of help.
Right.
Still had
Right.
the Senator Dick
It
that you just
backfired.
mentioned, who doesn't care about medical or recreational. Then you got the morons like Senator Uncle Moron Rice.
Moron Rice.
Voted against it as well.
Sex toy.
Disgraceful, pathetic.
Marijuana cotton.
Do we have a soundbite for that?
It is extremely frustrating.
We can if we mark that time.
Yeah, we need that.
Okay, so dinner. Let's move on to dinner.
Yeah, dinner, baby.
That was the best dinner ever.
The fish was the bomb. I know you guys were raving about the steak, and the steak was great. But that
You like
fish
the Arctic char? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was phenomenal. I never would. I mean, I'm not a chef, but I never would have thought of pickled cabbage. I believe it was
Oh.
with that fish. Fuck it, man. That was the bomb.
The beurre blanc sauce.
So good.
Those boiled hot dogs you made were pretty
That's
good.
the thing. Even if it wasn't infused, I would still pay to go to those dinners.
Let's not talk about food, Jeff.
Boiled hot dogs.
Mr. Milkshake. I need a milkshake.
Whoa, that's the segue, bro.
Sorry,
Segue.
I don't want to violate the bro code. I'm sorry.
Segue. Should I say it? Should I start? Should I start?
Oh, here we go. What happened?
Kabasi. Kabasi.
Kabasi.
It's like a fucking nightmare. Thank you.
Look what I could do.
Yeah.
Takes the balls and all.
Balls and alls.
Uh-oh. Are you leaving? Yeah.
It's getting,
Oh,
we're getting filthy.
You see, guys, this is like the man cave.
I didn't say anything. I was just talking about hot dogs and kabasi.
We're sorry.
just
Did you
lost
see
the
when Wayne ate the kabasi, though? That was pretty impressive. When he ate that kabasi. You saw it. Everyone saw it. You saw it. I know you saw it. Were you impressed? Can you do that? No. Nobody can do that.
Nobody wants to do that is the thing. Nobody wants to.
Except Wayne.
I don't know. I've met a lot of people
Wayne
that try.
wanted to.
Oh, boy. Sorry, yeah. Some people just aren't, they're just not.
Aubrey, you still there?
She hung
Yeah,
up
I'm
on
here.
us.
Okay.
No, I'm
hang
here.
up
Thank
first,
God
Aubrey.
she
Don't
didn't leave
forget.
She's already in North Carolina.
Don't forget to hang up first.
I'm just used
She's
to
still in
it.
security.
It doesn't bother me.
Don't miss your flight.
No, but seriously.
No, I'm already through security. I'm just sitting here waiting aboard.
Sweet.
Seriously, what?
To get
a
on the
friggin-
plane or in the plane?
What a
I'm getting
night.
on the plane.
Yeah, what a great night. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
I'm so glad that you guys came and got to experience it instead of hearing me talk about it.
It was wow. It was a life altering.
Now,
event.
Wayne, what was your favorite dish out of all five? Because I know you liked the first dish. I know you were a fan of the first dish, but
I loved.
Was it food? Was it medicated? Wayne loved it.
First off, I'm a son of a butcher.
You
So
mean
I'm a butcher
son of a
myself.
You mean son of a?
you're a son
And
of a bitch.
I loved the fillet. You got to cook fillet
I
perfect.
thought the steak was like amazing. It was like butter.
It was
like,
out of
it
this
was amazing.
world.
Yeah.
Everything though.
They're so
there's-
good at what they do.
It was a space
There's
steak.
nothing I didn't like. I hate fish. I hate fish.
Really?
hate fish. I'm not allergic to it, so that's why I didn't say I was allergic.
You finished your fish the same
I
time that
ate
I
the
did.
whole. Yeah, and you ate like a pig. No offense.
Dude.
All right, but this is the
You're
first thing.
Italian, right?
He ate
No,
like a
I'm
bro.
No, you're not.
Greek.
You know
He's
what
like
they
a
say?
bro, not a
Half
pig.
In Italian, you're a gavone. You're
He's
like
a brie, not a
gavone,
bro.
Like, this dude, they hand him the plate, and the way it's supposed to go, bro, have a little class.
No.
They bring the plate out,
I waited till the
and then
presentation.
you did not.
Fuck yes, I did.
I should have took video.
No.
He folded the plate and ate the plate too.
Now, Lefty, you were there, right?
Yes.
Come on. Now,
He folded the
You were
plate
supposed
like a
to wait till
pizza.
after the chef talks, not when he begins.
No, that was not me.
That was not him.
That was not
Yes,
me.
it was.
That was not.
It might have been me because I already know this.
It was you.
She
It
broke
was
all
you.
the rules. Aubrey lit up a joint.
you.
She
Yeah. We almost
ate
got
out of
kicked
turn.
out.
We got. Aubrey, you
almost
got
got
kicked out because of you, Aubrey.
You wait for the
You
presentation
did
because
not.
it's part of the experience.
Exactly.
Exactly. That was not me. That must have been some other dude.
Listen,
was-
I asked for
You
permission.
seen me?
and
It was
Aubrey.
They said it was
It was
okay.
Aubrey. Yeah, she was eating before the guy even started.
No, we
I
know.
didn't
He's
want to
my
say nothing.
friend.
I wanted to make you look like the bad guy.
That was funny.
I didn't want to point out the birthday girl, you know?
Yeah, I'm never the bad guy. Like, hello.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
You're never the bad guy.
you're right.
Oh, I said no goddamn papers. Who's smoking a joint?
The Kush Queen.
Angela told me I could.
Angela said it was okay.
The papers.
Holy shit.
No, this isn't
I did
papers.
this.
It's raw.
That's wrapped in
It's-
a
it's hemp.
cannabis leaf.
It's
That's a
hemp.
cannagar. That's different. Holy shit. We almost got kicked
It's
out of
got
that.
shatter in it.
We weren't getting kicked out. Shut up.
Oh, I don't know. Chef Chris looked kind of pissed, man.
Chef Chris was
And then
Chef
pissed.
Chris.
And then he kind of
Did
looked
not
over
fit.
like, oh, it's fucking Aubrey.
Fucking Aubrey.
He's like, never mind, but don't do it on this side.
Shut up.
What a
You guys had a good time.
everything
Now
was
the
great.
question is,
Yeah,
when
Wayne.
are we going again?
Wayne even got some digits. Wayne even
Oh,
scored
I'm
some
so
digits.
excited that Wayne was impressed because he can't talk shit like he always does.
Who's
I
the
love
lucky
it
guy?
so much.
Yeah, you can't talk shit.
No
Uh-huh.
idea.
I don't talk shit when shit's good. You can't. When shit's good, you can't lie. You say, yeah, you know what? That it was terrible that evening. It was
Terrible, I tell you.
I didn't never want to do it again. You bullshit.
I think that's what made me the happiest. Besides, like that you guys got to have a treat because you all worked so hard and advocate or whatever. Is that Wayne cannot talk shit because he loved it. That is like heartwarming to me. Shut up.
Come on, baby. You know I love you.
Well,
I
Aubrey,
do know that.
And
Yes.
you know what it is? Wayne is. I
Yeah.
know Wayne is committed to not cursing as much now. So that you're noticing that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Ever since
He doesn't want to get shocked
Ever
again.
since he got his therapy, he's.
I see all these wires.
And it is. He's.
I see all these wires over here, Jeff, and I'm making sure none of them's connected to my nuts.
Hey, I got it right here. It's right here. Let's hook it
I
up.
shouldn't have said anything
Put it
because now
down.
you're going to go with it.
Put it down.
We can have Mike use it instead of Morgan.
No, Morgan broke
Okay.
man code.
That's why I bought.
Well, Morgan
that's why I
isn't
bought-
a man, so of course she broke man code.
She hurt him. She hurt Wayne. I felt bad.
Yeah.
She like burnt his.
Her coffee. I hit her coffee already. See mine? I can knock this over. Ain't nothing happened.
That was bad.
You know?
She touched it and it fell over.
It just shocked him really
And then she
bad.
called me a fucking pussy. Like,
Yeah.
You are a pussy.
Well, you kind of
Let's
are.
get real.
Yeah,
Let's get
okay.
real. You're a pussy. You're a goddamn pussy.
Hey, next person who wants to strap them on, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm impressed that you took it for that long.
Go ahead, man.
And it helped you. It really
Morgan
did help.
said the same thing, and we went
Isn't
to put it on her boob. She was like, no,
Isn't it funny that
no.
the things that impressed us about Wayne are like ball shocking and like kabasi sucking? Like this is the impressive things that Wayne has to offer. I love
Thank
it.
you, Michael.
You're a
Thank
great
you.
guy, Wayne.
You're right. Thanks for breaking it down.
Thank you.
Pretty
Wayne,
much. I mean, I
for
reduced it to the
contributing.
reality of it.
I wouldn't expect
What else did
anything
you get
less
a
than
dummy,
Bayonne.
huh?
Yeah,
They don't make him dumber than me, people.
Thanks for sharing, Wayne.
Next, we'll be seeing. Never mind. Rectal something. Who knows?
Next, we'll be seeing Mike paint his bump. We'll be seeing Wayne the
Yeah,
Third's appearance.
Since you're here in
Oh,
Bayonne,
yes.
Yo.
Boom.
Boom.
I wouldn't.
Boom.
Where's the camera?
Suppository
Boof
handoff.
Boof him.
boof. Do it now. Do it now on camera.
Boof, boof.
Yeah,
Oh,
live.
wait.
Live
What
boofing.
happened with the What happened with the suppositories?
Yeah, he left them here.
Did you guys get suppositories?
Jeff left his suppositories here. He's taking them
They're
now.
about to go
I
up
gotta-
Jeff's
Yeah,
rear.
he's about
Did you
to
put them
Wayne.
in the fridge?
Wayne helped Jeff with those suppositories.
They're
Are
going
they-
to go
No,
in
I'm
Jeff's
gonna
fridge.
stay-
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Put 'em in a
keep-
fridge.
Yeah,
Jeff's
you gotta
body
put them in the
fridge.
fridge.
I'm gonna
Put 'em in a
keep,
fridge.
I'm gonna
Put 'em in
keep-
your body
I'm gonna
fridge.
I'm gonna keep 2 spare ones in the event we have to go back to Avalon.
They sell them at the dispensaries in DC.
Yep.
I'm gonna order some more.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
while we were
they
at
do.
that dinner on Monday night,
I got some personal lubricant from DC.
it was brought up that we should have a suppository party.
That's not.
What does
a
that
bad
mean?
idea.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Michael was like, "Yo,
Party.
we need to have a suppository party."
No, we could.
No.
Which Michael?
No ass
Michael,
candy
listen.
party.
Listen, we want to have a picnic
It's
at the
Michael
track.
from the dinner.
Yes.
The volcano.
See, you heard him say that, right, Aubrey?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's talking about
Yeah, but I
anal?
don't know what he meant by it, so I just avoided it.
What do you? How do you not know? A suppository party.
Women always avoid the word
A
anal.
I
party
just
where we
wasn't
stick.
sure what it
supposi-
consisted of.
No, it's perfect. We could boof at Mom's Park.
That's great.
Well,
Yes, we
it's,
could boof at
it's
Mama's
like, you know,
Park.
the same way we get
But it's
together
anal
and we hand a
boofing.
joint around.
Yes.
I think,
Yeah.
I think what
Yeah.
a
Oh my God.
suppository party is we all
have to make sure you
shove
get
We'll have a
suppository up our
suppository
ass.
picnic in Oceanport.
Pass to the
We'll have
left.
a Joe Irie suppository picnic at Mama's
That's
Park.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, suppository to the left.
Get your footlongs to the right.
Oh. A bunch of assholes all lined up.
Assholes and wieners we got here. Nuts and butts.
What a great idea.
You get a hat, a program, a pencil, and a suppository.
And a finger.
And some Barry White.
And a finger.
And a friend.
Yeah, there
For
you
life.
go.
And some Barry
We
White.
need the Barry White in there. My darling,
We get a Nathan's footlong
Can't get
too.
enough of your butt, babe.
Can't get enough of your.
Hey guys, listen, I gotta board my flight, but I have one thing to say.
Oh.
She said, but
Just a little. There's a teaser on Monday. I need everyone to get the Asbury Park Press, the paper.
Monday, Asbury Park Press Paper.
They still make newspapers?
Can I
Yes,
get it
they do,
online?
man. Trust me.
Can I get it
Trust me,
online?
trust me. I need you to
Yes.
buy the paper or look at it. At least look at it.
Are
You'll
you
see
on
a
it?
surprise on the front.
Oh yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
No,
I know what
I can't trust.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get the paper.
Why would I tell you to buy a
Suppository.
paper
Get the
that
paper.
I'm on
There's
the
only
cover of?
one
You can
way
see me all the
in.
time.
Smooth.
When Aubrey says get the paper, get the
Get the
paper.
papers.
Oh, yeah.
Get the papers. Get the papers. Get that.
Pass around that butt joint.
We ain't playing
Enjoy
around.
your butt joint, and I have to go board a plane now.
Where you
and
going? What's your flight number?
Bye-bye.
710.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
right. She
troll you
knew.
while you're in the air.
Flight number 710, leaving
hung up
from Newark
properly.
Airport.
Did she hang
You
up?
got her.
Great.
You got her, Lefty. Nice.
I can't get it up your butt, baby.
It's like romper room in here, boys.
Can't
and
get
girls.
enough of your
God.
suppositories, babe.
I can't
get it up your butt, baby.
My finger's not long enough. No.
My darling, yeah. I can't get enough of your butt, babe.
Yeah.
My finger's not long
My
enough.
darling, yeah.
Woo! That's Wayne's crown.
Can't get enough of your love, babe.
Yeah.
My baby, baby.
What was his name? From
Just pass
Mr.
that
Pooh.
joint.
Like,
Put it in your
Robert.
butt.
Robert Nevin.
Robert
He's
Nevin.
my favorite turd.
Shit
Robert
dick.
Nevin. Yeah.
Nevin. Old shit dick Nevin. Shit dick. Here we go again.
Oh, boy.
No, that's
Oh,
no.
boy.
Let's not.
What's his
We
name?
can't call names.
Shit
That's
dick.
hurtful. I apologize.
Okay,
That's
we'll
hurtful.
take it back.
Like you say, that's hurtful.
Took it back. I apologize.
No, that was fun though.
That was fun. That was
I mean,
memorable.
I wasn't there. I enjoyed the video. I mean, it was good political banter.
Yeah.
Banter.
We're used to that. We've seen a lot of that in Jersey.
Everything goes in the council meeting
You guys have seen
and in the parking lot as well.
crazy shit this year.
We've seen it all.
Past couple of years.
It's been a hell of a tour for the last year.
Wow.
What happens in
Pretty
Jersey,
nutty.
everyone tries to do
It
everywhere
just
else.
gets,
It's interesting the violence that's come along with it all, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Verbal abuse.
Very yeah.
It's going to be interesting after Monday how things are going to like.
All right, what the fuck?
Senator
Stop.
Frienders
Stop
is
that
trying
shit.
to-
After Monday. What's happening on Monday?
Monday's vote I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear you.
I'm
What?
talking
I thought you were
I'm
meant
talking-
about
I'm
Monday
talking about
coming up. Okay.
The
After
Senator
past Monday.
Let's call him.
Who's what's her?
Dick.
Let's
Senator
call him.
Dick.
Let's call him up now.
Try him
Senator
again.
Dick.
Yeah, this fucking guy, really?
Macaroni Mondays.
This guy's gonna.
Taco Tuesday.
Hold on.
Call,
Whip 'em out
call Scanlon's
Wednesdays.
office. He's my guy. I'll talk to them.
Here we go.
I want to ask him why he's
guy?
not answering.
Senator,
he's my friend.
that's
He's
your
my
guy?
bro on
That's your
Facebook.
guy? Yeah.
He's my bro on Facebook.
Senator-
he's not
Who's your
answering my.
Facebook bro?
Hold on.
He's not answering my PMs.
He's got to be a bro all around.
No, well,
Legislative office.
Yeah, hi. You're on the air. This is Lefty Grimes. We'd like to speak to the senator, please.
He is not available. Can I help you with something?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're a bunch of medical cannabis patients here. We do a podcast, and we're live, and we want to speak to him because we're very upset with his stigmatization of our medicine, and he's making it very hard for patients to get their medicine in New Jersey. People with cancer, people just people
All
that
of
are
us.
yeah, we're suffering, and we need help. And he's being
PTSD.
hurtful. We need helpful, not hurtful, and he's being hurtful.
Oh yeah, he is for medical marijuana.
No, he's not.
I
No,
know
he's
he
not.
is.
I can't
No,
say
no.
that because
If he was for medical marijuana, hun, okay, he wouldn't have voted against the bill, okay, S2703 that includes S10, which would have had improvements to the New Jersey medical marijuana program.
Jake's Law.
Okay, we got screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, and this isn't right.
Sir, I can't take this call right now. I can have the senator give you guys a call back. And
Yes.
leave a
That'd be
message for
great.
him, but
Sure.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't do this live on the air with you right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
908-616-0682.
One more time.
908-616-0682.
And we'll be very
and what
respectful.
are you calling from?
This is we're
So
in Bayonne right now, and we're until 2:22 p.m.
and I might only have 4 days left.
Yeah, Jeff's going for a liver resection,
And what is this program called?
this is the
Sativa Cross. Ignorance is no excuse.
yeah,
to
the
our
Ignorance is
podcast.
No Excuse podcast. We do the State House podcast. We're the ones that are at the State House for the last 5 years. That's us.
Okay, I'm going to give the message to the legislators, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, she didn't even. Ooh, she was a little short with us.
Because you're a fucking asshole. Because that's how they are, man.
Yeah, it's just.
You're gonna fucking lie flat out. He's for medical marijuana.
They're
He's
all
not.
like they're all
You know,
like hot
liar!
dogs. They're all like hot dogs,
The
lips
o-
and assholes.
The only time they're nice to you is if it fits into their agenda. Doesn't matter what party. It's all a bunch of.
How it works.
It's a
Sad.
friggin' charade. It's a friggin' charade of endless dollar bills.
The ladies are out of here.
They can't stand it anymore.
Okie dokie.
It was all the locker room talk.
Yeah.
But it's my fault too. I engaged in it.
You're eating them. No.
We were screwed as soon as they came in. As soon as I heard you weren't even here before they came. This is what I heard, Jeff.
Oh, you didn't tell me Wayne was gonna be here.
Heard that. That's great. Heard that too. Heard that a lot.
You
Well,
know,
I tried
so
to prop you up, and I in all honesty, you are
Prop
cursing
'em up.
less, so
I can't help. Some love me, and some love to
my
hate
God,
me.
it's-
You know.
It's tasteless Wayne.
Oh, but I am tasty.
Tasteless.
Tasteless.
I'm saying I'm tasty. Anyway.
You eat it.
I say no.
There's my thick Jew prick.
I'll tell you, I gotta say though, this debacle that Stephen Sweeney pulled, this guy to me, I'm sorry, I might lose it here, Lefty. This guy is a dildo. All right, I'm
Here we
sick
go
and
with the
tired
with the balls.
I'm sick and tired of
Hey.
every time this guy.
going right to the
Oh, we're
top
gonna
of
do the marijuana legalization next month. Yeah, we're gonna do it next month. We're gonna do it next month. We heard this shit 12 friggin' times last year. We're already hearing
Phone
it.
call.
that's worse.
This
than a
should have been
double
done
dog
in the
dare.
first 100 days. Obviously, it was too
Sativa
difficult.
Cross, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this?
Oh, my name's Heather Marie Brown.
Hello, Heather.
Hi,
Marie
Heather.
Brown.
And a good day to you.
Hello.
Are you a patient in New Jersey?
Actually, I am a patient in New Hampshire.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
New Hampshire.
Even better.
Beautiful state.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We got some pretty crappy cannabis laws right at the moment, but working on it.
I always wanted to go to, what is that? Mount White? What's that big mountain? Go all the way to the top.
Mount
of my-
Washington.
Yeah, that's it. I want to go there and smoke a big fat joint. That's on my bucket list.
And you
Which
can.
one?
Mount Washington.
It is
Yeah, I've been there.
absolutely beautiful
I've been everywhere,
up
man.
there.
I like
So,
Stowe,
I'm
Vermont.
about an hour from it.
When we go there,
It is
make
nice.
sure you come with us.
We go everywhere.
Yeah.
Now
You're
you
going to
don't-
have to let me know.
We're
Definitely.
letting you know now.
So the medical program in New Hampshire doesn't have a grow portion?
No home grow?
Nope.
Oh,
About
really?
4 years ago, when the medical cannabis law went into effect, they actually pulled that provision last minute.
Oh,
before
just like
passing
New
the
Jersey.
bill.
That sounds familiar. We know
Took it
that
out of the
game.
playbook. Took it right out of the Jersey playbook.
Wow. They must be conversing with each other.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, because every law they have on cannabis, they've used other states as examples.
Right. Just
Yeah.
like they do with the rec stuff.
Yeah.
They try to justify the actions of another state. Well, both sides do that, but yep.
So currently we have a home grow bill that would be HB 364. It's a pretty good bill. It would allow us to have 3 adult flowering plants.
Why are you I would eat that for dinner tonight.
Bill, what's that? Like maybe if you're doing a really
No,
slammo bammo job,
sorry. We
3/4 of a pound of weed.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing.
We apologize. That's
That is a joke.
We wish we could have that.
But yeah,
that's
I'll
better
take
than
it.
what
But
we
I will
have.
take that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
3 plants.
I'll take it, Wayne. I'll take it.
Well, it gets a little better because
Okay, let's hear
Okay.
it. Because 3.
we
ooh.
could have. It would allow us to have 3 adult flowering plants, 3 plants that are in vegetative state,
3 and 3. Okay.
All right, good.
and then up to 12 seedlings.
Ooh.
1 foot by
that's
1
not
foot.
bad at all.
That's good.
No, the
But
seedlings.
I'm not torn
No,
anymore.
no.
Yeah, because you can you can throttle the
Yeah, you can
the flower
you can caress
stage.
the
Yeah,
throttle.
you could let them flower forever. Or
I
you
don't
can let
think-
'em veg for.
But you got to know what you're doing. Now.
I don't think you
Yeah,
guys
but
know
it's
what
not- it's-
seedlings
it's-
are.
Listen, I've been gardening my whole life. It's really not rocket science, you know.
Yeah.
If you spend a few hours studying it, you'll get it, you know. And it's similar to other plants.
Just
it's,
buy a
It's a
book.
growing stage. It's a flowering stage.
Why are you shaking your head, Wayne?
All
Free
all
plants.
flowers go. All
How big
you
are
know,
you gonna let
certainly
them
like-
go?
what?
What's the biggest you ever let a plant go? Tallest.
the biggest I ever let a plant grow.
What's the
178 pounds.
Whoa.
What?
One plant? No, one plant.
Well, it was probably bigger than that. It was probably 225 pounds.
How
That was
fucking
a
high
pump-
is this
It was
guy?
a pumpkin, bro.
He's
It was a
dabbed.
pumpkin.
He's dabbed
Oh,
out.
that's a pumpkin.
No
We're
shit.
talking
Yeah.
weed.
I know. Well, you
Holy
expect
shit.
pumpkin weed.
I'm like,
just- I'm
man,
just
he's,
saying- I'm
he's
just
talking
saying.
about out in Cali. He must have had like a fucking 20-footer that was like 50 feet wide.
All I'm saying is, it's similar to anything else that you put in the ground. It's a plant, and if you think of it in that respect, it won't be as mind-boggling.
With the proper guiding hand of
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's.
Well, that's what I
that's the
keep
green
trying to
thumb.
tell people. If you can grow tomatoes and cucumbers,
Exactly.
then you can grow a cannabis plant.
Correct.
And if this freaking bill does not pass, I've got a representative that's working on a bill to outlaw the growing of tomatoes and cucumbers.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we live in the Garden State, and we want to really embrace that title.
Yes.
We want to be able to grow.
But I figure it'd be a good way to show how asinine
Sure.
it is for them to keep rejecting us on this home grow bill.
Yeah, ban tomato plants.
Well, it's not that we don't want home grow or whatever. We want to do it legally.
Exactly.
Because most patients I know are already home growing because they can't afford New
Yep.
Jersey's program.
That's what I was gonna say. Like my last grow.
Exactly.
I mean, it was in a tent, mind you. Okay, and I know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay.
Not like you're
I
cooking.
got 3 plants, and let's just say, like with my drying and curing, okay, it took me about 3 weeks to smoke everything I grew. All right, and you
so
know,
a week a plant.
I'm telling you, pretty much.
Yeah, but you like
So we need-
smoke an ounce. You
Yeah,
roll,
so we need like
roll up
56
like an
plants
ounce worth of joints. every
56
morning.
plants a year.
Well, that's the 3 plants ain't gonna do me shit.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You need a plant
Yeah, well,
curing
here's
and flowering
the
every
crappy
week.
part of the bill.
Here we go.
You're only allowed to have up to 8 ounces of cured usable flour.
put it in my ass.
That means you can't harvest your 3 flowering plants unless you really suck at
No,
it.
you can.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. If you're doing it right, then no, you'd be fucked off one plant.
True.
Hurtful.
Nothing's
Sorry.
right, I'm torn.
That makes no sense.
Hey, no, that's easy. You just take a branch off, trim it, dry it.
Yeah.
Take
right?
another branch
and when
off.
that's drying, take another one
Yeah,
off.
that's it. That's
Start at the top and work your way down.
That's a lot of bullshit.
ridiculous. Patients
So,
need less.
so their solution to that is to throw a provision in there that allows you to quote unquote give it away to a visiting out of state patient.
I'm coming.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Here we go. Road
When are we
trip.
planning this shit?
Road
Now.
trip. Sativa Cross road
I got a
trip.
full tank of
Boom.
gas. Let's go.
Give me your 8 ounces, or what is it? 8 grams? I don't even, whatever the hell it is.
Ounces.
Give me your 8 ounces. I want it.
8 zippers.
And I want it now.
Don't worry. We know how the donation system goes, okay? You're gonna donate some flowers, and we're gonna donate some money. Okay? We're not stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, it's a start. It's not the best bill, but if we can get it through, it's going to help out a lot of people.
No, I hope it happens, because like you said, it's bullshit. But like you said, it is a start. At least you get that option.
Baby steps.
Exactly.
And come next year, half of the people in the state house will be dead anyway, and there'll be new faces in there.
And New
We can only
Jerseyans
pray.
will get your weed. You'll be growing for us. I love it. Not for yourselves. Beautiful. Thank you. Do you know how to grow? Do you know what you're doing? We'll teach
I
you.
do. I
Good.
do.
Good.
Nice.
We don't want no
I
brick weed.
handle that pretty well.
Oh, thank you. All right. Yes, sir.
You know, I haven't laid my eyes on brick weed, and I can't even tell you how many years.
You can't get weed in brick. We know that
Nah,
already.
But
we're
you can
talking
get
about
weed in
that.
Bayonne.
That's a city in
You can
in
get
New
weed in
Jersey.
brick. You just got to go to the high school.
Oh, the high school has weed.
Oh, don't
That's
go
messed
there.
up.
Vagina be like, don't talk about my kids like that.
No, they know
It's actually true though.
They know it, though.
They're vaping. They're juuling. They're all kinds of shit.
Nanoparticles.
Oh my God, it was so hilarious at our last legalization hearing because we have a legalization bill going through as well. There was this group of kids from Dover High School
Dover, New Jersey?
that were opposing Dover, New Hampshire.
Okay.
They were opposing the bill. And they actually stood up and started talking about how kids at their school used cannabis all the time and how bad it was, and that kids were actually bringing dab rigs onto the school bus and doing dabs in the school bus.
Nice.
I was like,
Why
get a
wouldn't they
new
just
freaking bus driver.
That's chemistry class for them.
I'm like, if that's
The Bunsen
what the hell
burner.
is the bus driver is going to let? You know what I mean? I'm like, that's...
Well, if
give me
the
a
bus
break.
driver's auto,
They-
then he'll just pull over and be
they-
like, "Yeah,
they-
let me hit that nail."
I think they need to learn how to make edibles.
Yeah,
that's the
I'm like,
problem.
you know-
They need home ec.
Because you can't be dabbing in front of teachers. You're going to want to take an edible.
Yeah,
I said, that doesn't sound like a problem with cannabis. That sounds like a problem with the bus driver.
Or maybe the chemistry teacher.
Right?
Dabbing on the bus on the way to school.
That's like a new song. Instead of like, smoking in the boys' room, dabbing on the bus.
Mikey, you're working on it.
Dabbing on the bus.
We'll put something
home.
together.
You got your guitar, Mikey?
I don't, but we'll put something together.
I got to throw my 2 cents in on this when you're talking about the schools, because we have been to a lot of schools, right?
Oh boy.
Mhm.
And some of the people that they bring in to the schools are just outright lying to the children. Like they talk
Despicable.
about they talk about cannabis being brought into the school by the students, but yet they don't want to teach them the science about it and
Right.
tell them the truth.
Right.
Right. And that's another thing that we lost with the legalization here is some of the universities were ready to offer courses or have been offering courses recently. I think Rutgers. was one
Rutgers,
of them.
yeah, they have been.
And that's another thing they stifled in this was the education part of it.
Yeah.
And so the
The
kids
research.
are going to continue to get lied to about it.
Right.
And that's why we got to beat the drum of medical and tell these Kevin Sabats of the world and expose them
For what they
for
are.
going against the wishes of the Board of Health.
Right.
In respect to opioids addiction, and we've come to find out that a lot of these nonprofit organizations are being funded. I forget the name of the program, funded through drug arrests, and some of those are marijuana arrests.
Right.
So the state is actually arresting people for using something that the state is also recommending at the same time to
Right.
get off of opioids. So there's a huge conflict there, and these rehab places need to be offering what the Board of Health recommends. That's
Right.
like that's like saying to the Board of Health, well, we're not going to wash your hands in the bathroom anymore. We're not going to put the sign up anymore. So I don't know, is that what we've come to? We're just going to do our own thing.
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah, right.
Yep.
It's like Wild West.
The president's
Depends on
doing
where
his
you
own
live.
thing. Why
Yeah.
can't we do
That's
our
the
own thing?
Yeah, you can get out of the state. It's even worse than that. You can get out of my town.
Yeah, depends where you live.
Yeah.
Get out of my town.
Heather, you have a niece. I forget her name. What's your niece's name?
Kylie.
Kylie. Kylie had a situation. Can you talk about what happened with Kylie?
Yes, definitely. So back in April of 2018, she got a really bad headache and her eyes got really blurry. So she went into the doctors. After a bunch of tests and blood work and so forth, she was diagnosed with pineoblastoma, which is a extremely rare, aggressive form of brain cancer. So obviously at that point the family started doing everything they could. She went through radiation. She was put on all these horrible medications. She started having problems with dehydration and nausea and everything like that.
What medications was she on?
To be honest with you, there's too many to even remember or list.
Yeah, that figures.
But so she had one surgery where they were able to remove the tumor in her brain. But the cancer had already spread and the tumor was lining her entire spine. So they couldn't go in and operate on that. And we went to Massachusetts, to St. Jude's, and they weren't able to do anything with it. So they decided, well, let's give her some chemo. She started the first chemo treatment and almost immediately had kidney damage.
Wow.
So they decided that obviously this was not something they could do with her. Well, in October of 2018, the hospital basically said to the family, there's nothing we can do for her. She's going to die. All we can do is make her comfortable with the use of prescription drugs. And they sent her home to die.
Wow. I'm sorry.
So obviously, me being me, I wasn't going to give up. And I convinced them to start using cannabis. I said at the very least, it's going to improve her quality of life. So about the second week in November, we started giving her cannabis. We were giving it to her in the form of different tinctures. One of CBD and one of THC. You know, we read a lot on this, and we were very familiar with the RSO treatment and so forth. And we were able to get her an appointment with a cannabis doctor up in Maine. So on the advice of that doctor, we started proceeding forward, and our goal was to try to get her up to 1,000 milligrams of each every day. Well, she's a kid. She was not used to cannabis. So we began the long, slow process trying to achieve this goal. Well, right about the time we got up to about 100 milligrams of THC and about 200 milligrams of CBD. The doctors contacted the family, said, we have this last-ditch effort we'd like to try. And the family was considering it. basically it would have involved putting a port in her head and injecting a different form of chemo medication.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I almost burst into tears instantly when they told me they would consider that. But between the third week of November and up until this point, which was about the first week of January, we had watched this child, like, regain her smile. The coloring came back. She wasn't sick. She was up and moving. Her personality came back. That little sparkle she had always had came back. And I begged the family. I said, please, get scans done. Let's see what's going on. So the second week of January, they took her in for scans. We waited for days for the results to come back. It actually seemed like it took longer than what it should have. Well, sorry, I get a little teary, but
That's all right.
When the scans came back, every side of the tumor and every ounce of cancer was gone.
Get out of here.
No. Completely and entirely gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's a miracle. That's a miracle.
You know, those hospitals in Hanover and in Massachusetts said, we don't know how it happened, but it's gone. They knew how it happened because the family had told them, we're going to give her cannabis. But because of their federal funding and so many of the other obstacles that stand in the way, they were unwilling to admit that it was the cannabis that did it.
Of course.
It was Jesus.
That's status quo.
And at that time, she had been able to come off all of the prescriptions, including the pain medicines that they had put her on.
How old is she
So
today?
they knew today she is 18.
Wow. Wow. Praise the Lord. Hold on 1 minute. That's amazing.
Yeah, I just saw her the other day as she was driving. Something that she hadn't been able to do in so long.
Wow.
They gave this girl a
Big
death
old
sentence.
smile on her
And now
face.
she has a driver's license.
That's amazing.
So,
Yeah.
what is her treatment now? She still doses, I'm sure, correct?
Yep, she will probably continue taking it for the rest of her life.
Right.
But we were able to lower the milligrams.
Right. How many
So it's just
milligrams
a
would you say,
maintenance
if you don't
dose.
mind?
Between 25 and 50.
Oh, that's
Between
relatively
the
low.
THC.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
we had only gotten her up to 100 milligrams of THC
Right.
and 200 of CBD.
And really, 100 milligrams of THC is not a whole lot to really get that effect that you had.
And especially when
No.
you're doubling the amount
That
of
she got.
CBD.
Yeah.
Because that'll counteract
Especially
all
since we were
euphoric
told-
effects.
Yes, it
Yeah, especially since we were told we needed to get up to like 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, it's very interesting that THC can have even like in small amounts have a huge effect on a tumor, while other tumors and other types of cancer, even the same cancer in a different person,
need a whole lot more.
will respond differently.
It's all about your body's makeup
Yeah,
and
it's
chemistry.
about the individual's cannabinoid
Exactly.
endocannabinoid makeup.
Plus, to be nice.
Yeah, well, on her it worked like a charm.
Works like a charm on most people.
Yeah.
that are willing to try it.
No, exactly.
Even
And of course,
even at minimum, for someone who's on chemo, even if they don't get a reduction of tumor size, it's invaluable for the side effects of the treatment itself. If there's chemo involved.
I think chemo kills.
Yeah. Well,
it's mustard
So
gas.
I-
That's how they
I-
figured it
exactly.
out.
I ate 32 treatments of it myself, so I got a little experience on it, and I can tell you I'd probably be dead if I didn't have a shit ton of cannabis in front of me. That's my wife will be the first one to tell you that, and all these guys know it here.
Yeah.
It's
Mrs. Oakes.
Well,
saved my life.
here's
Mrs.
the-
Oakes saved my
here's
life.
the, here's the crappy thing about these stupid ass cannabis laws.
Amen. You're being nice. You're being very kind.
But in November, we applied for her medical cannabis card. I wasn't going to wait for that stupid card to come in.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You had the card the whole time.
cured-
It's called the Constitution.
Yeah.
We cured her before the freaking card came in.
Yeah, yeah. I know of families
Still
that
waiting.
are patients that have waited or have died waiting to get their card.
Yeah,
you don't wanna
Sabina
do that.
Rose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to let her be one of them.
But then you have to worry about Child Protective Services taking your kid away because you're giving them illegal drugs. So that you have to balance. It's just crazy.
You have to go get your card for the kid anyway.
It's sad.
And you got to give up your weapons in the process too.
And your cars. Give up your cars too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole process is messed up.
You got to fix that. I only got one hand. Or help me out.
But it's just one example of why these laws need to be changed.
Yeah, with all of these states that are legalizing it or have bills being put forth this year, they should just do it on the federal level so we don't have to worry about all of this crap. At least just for medical patients. Like, do
Amen.
something to legalize it on the federal level for medical patients only.
Amen.
I mean,
Well,
they
I
already
can't
have
remember-
they already have hemp, so okay, you have a truck full of hemp and a truck full of cannabis. Do you think the dog can tell the difference? No.
I can't remember the actual number of the bill, but there is the Carers Act
It's got a lot of
that's being put through at the
More than
federal
hash
level.
in it. No, it's got some oil in it.
got some oils.
Yeah,
some hash.
that's why I like can't have a joint without oil in it now. Sorry, I'm cutting in.
You
I
love your oily
apologize.
joints.
They're smoking a
I'm
joint
heavily
with
medicated.
oil.
I'm right where I should be. So.
Jeff needs to medicate. He's going in
Yeah.
for liver. Your liver's being cut in half, basically on
yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
So 1,000 milligram joint.
Yeah,
he's smoking a lot.
I'm
of
going to be
weed.
dosed up minimum, but probably well over 1,000 milligrams when I go in.
You gonna take
Well over
suppositories?
I made some
edibles?
Fico last week.
I got how many suppositories? You gave me like over 500 milligrams, I think, just there.
I don't know. Whatever you left here. So
Yeah.
I have about 30 milligrams of Fico at home.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
what
to
you
be
want.
dosed.
You want the Fico.
Yeah, we thought about using suppositories with her, but
Or Faco.
she wasn't having it.
Yeah, some people are not in tune with some aspects of the treatment. Yeah, I actually helped.
That's funny.
I helped another patient actually get on the right path to preparing the oil the correct way and put in the capsules and because there's a lot of misleading information on how to actually do the oil correctly.
You got that right.
And I've been lucky enough to consult with some chemical engineers and some actually a friend of mine is also a biologist and knows a thing or two about chemistry. And so I know the process. I use an alcohol extraction process. It's the Rick Simpson process. But more importantly,
Except with alcohol.
more
not
importantly is
naphtha.
the decarboxylation process to fully activate the THC or not go past
The
the
curve.
apex. Yeah, you got it.
I love that.
To get the most out of your medicine.
Decarb curve.
Best bang for your buck.
And to get the most healing. Yep.
220 for 20 minutes.
Well, that and the type of capsule you use can also have an effect.
Yes. Yep. And also,
so, like with my niece, we used enteric capsules
What's that?
because it's a capsule that's specially designed to not dissolve in your stomach. It starts to dissolve after it gets into your intestine,
yeah, so it gets
and
closer to the liver.
therefore it filters through your liver differently.
Yes. Yeah, so it doesn't metabolize in the stomach. That's what it
Yeah.
depends. It
So the
actually
bile
depends.
doesn't kill it off.
It depends on where the area that you're treating. Like I would like that is I've never heard of that, but I agree with that. Certainly if you have a dysfunction of maybe possibly the colon, the liver, or the pancreas. But I think I would like what I use is vegetable caps as suppositories, and I also eat them because I also have ulcers, so I treat my stomach. So I actually want them to
You
dissolve.
eat your suppositories?
Well, no,
They're
not the
delicious.
same ones, Wayne. You
They're made with
No,
dummy.
because I was thinking about eating them.
Wayne.
Well, like,
Yeah,
what
well,
would
really,
happen
you
if
can
I
eat
took-
nothing. It's a suppository. Listen.
What if I ate
Listen,
one of
Wayne,
those?
Let me ask you a question.
It would taste chocolatey.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
still
Excuse
works,
me.
though.
This is a Wayne moment. What's the difference between an excuse me? What's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer?
the taste.
Yes, thank you. You passed the quiz.
Where you stick it?
Well,
One
yes,
needs lube,
they're
one doesn't.
interchangeable. Yes. So when I'm dosing hard, I'll actually do one upstairs and one downstairs. If you really want to get into it, yeah.
No, because
Yes.
I've thought about
Because
that. But
I'm
Sticks his
after
finger
the
in both
effect
and
from
tries
both
to meet
ends.
him in the
Because
middle.
I have had colon cancer, so I want to get the medication delivered closely to the tumor as possible.
That's fucking smart for
Yep.
real.
Yeah.
I
Now
never
you
thought of
now
that
you need
shit.
some topical to put
Yes.
on the overside.
Yes.
Yeah, we chose the enteric capsules for her
Did you guys did oral?
because we're
Sublingual.
yep, she had to do oral.
Right.
Sublingual.
But we wanted to avoid them dissolving in her belly since she had never had cannabis before. And obviously when you start getting higher in milligrams, if you're not used to it, it could give you an upset tummy.
I've been there.
So,
And
so that's why we chose the enteric ones. That and when she was using the tinctures straight into her mouth, she would complain about burping up weed.
right. Well,
It's like going to a good Italian restaurant and burping up garlic for the rest of the afternoon.
from
I laughed at her when she told me that. I was like, honey, if that's all you got going on, you're doing good.
Or cod liver oil pills that Grandma used to give you.
Something happened there.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Technical.
You good?
Continue.
I'm here.
From my experience with points of delivery or delivery methods, when it comes to like in this case, brain tumors, anytime that you are targeting an organ, say the liver, or like using suppositories, like for the colon, all those they're there's very rich in blood supply, and it's pretty much it's like a highway to the brain, because
literally a high.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, somebody with a brain tumor, I would say just bang. I would smoke
Squirt
it.
that.
I
don't know
would-
about a high.
I wouldn't smoking. I maybe not. You know, I
Squirt that
smoking
fecal
is,
everywhere.
When people aren't
When I
comfortable
anal
with that,
boofed it,
yeah. Oh,
when
yeah,
I anal
mean,
boofed it,
it's-
I didn't get high.
No, you don't necessarily feel the.
But it
that's
took
how
away
I got
my
away
headache.
with. Yeah, that's the way I got away with taking so much of it
Okay.
for my cancer.
And had she been older, I would have just been like, suck it up, buttercup.
Right.
But
yeah. Yeah.
we wanted to have the most effective way to get it into her, but also the most comfortable.
And there's also a social aspect to it as well.
Yep.
of course.
One,
In that situation. You know, with their friends and stuff, and how we all know about that, how we get treated by the public.
Make a wish. Make a wish. 111.
Yeah.
Yep, they kept it secret from everyone.
Yep, that's a shame.
That's why it was illegal.
There were only a handful of us that knew.
It's fucked
and
up.
even
That's messed
some
up.
of them didn't even know all of it. They just thought it was CBD.
That's messed up.
But I can't be upset at them for that.
No,
because they were worried about their jobs and the stigma and all the things that no one should have to worry about.
That's the messed up part. The stigma. It's not the people. I get it, because it all stems from the Harry Anslinger days.
Damn Nixon.
The stigma that's attached to something that's actually saving people's lives.
That's one thing I think we can all agree on.
You know,
is the word stigma.
Most definitely.
It's sad.
Yeah.
You guys got to fucking hide.
I don't
You gotta
hide.
hide
Yeah,
your
you
medicine.
think I hide?
No, you know what I mean. This poor girl.
No, I know.
You know,
I'm just-
and like since
Yeah,
people
I
can't
know.
even
Yeah,
come
it's
out
not
with the
right.
stories.
No, that's why we go to schools. That's why we advocate.
Exactly. They don't
for,
know.
For awareness in school. They're demonizing it when they
We
should
go to
be
town council
recommending what
meetings.
the Board of Health
And you
is
got
recommending
morons
for children
saying
with cancer and stuff. They
You
should
got-
be telling them about the program.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you got people saying, "Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cannabis is gonna cure
Yeah.
cancer,"
and that's harming children because they're not. Their parents
Exactly.
are being misled, and you know their children are missing out on a lot of pain relief, possibly opioid-free pain relief.
Children,
Back
humans,
to square
you.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what age.
It's overall access to the plant.
Right.
It's a human rights issue.
Yes. Stigma.
I do my best to educate my kids so they're aware. They know this is medicine. This is what helps me.
Their
This
third
is
eye is
what
open.
lets me get out there to be the best mom to you guys that I can. So my kids are very well educated about that.
Decalcified
Well-
pineal gland.
What?
I have no idea.
My daughter was arguing with a friend at school over cannabis. And that child went and told the school that her mom uses pot.
Oh boy, with the cops did they show up at your house?
Ah, boy. Take the kids
Next
away.
thing I
Take the
know-
dogs away.
next
Get the
thing I
guns.
know-
Take the kids
Please.
away. Take the
Open the
kids
door!
away.
Open the door! On your knees!
We're gonna shoot the
Next
dog
thing
and
I
take
know,
the kids away.
DCYF is knocking at my door.
Told you.
Oh, Dyfus.
Told you.
And I'm like, yeah, can I help you?
You keep
And
on knocking, but you
she's
can't
like,
come
yeah.
in.
What was
And
that?
she'd even brought people with her, so it wasn't just her.
Yeah, they always travel in packs.
And she's like, so we have a report that you're using marijuana in your home.
Hmm.
And I kind of
Good job there,
looked at
Sparky.
her for a second. And I was like, well, actually, yes, I do. At least 3 or 4 times a day. I really enjoy it. And I do it legally under the limits of the law. Her jaw just about fell off her face.
I love that look. Like jaw hits the ground. And it's like
She's like, did she just really stand there and admit she uses drugs?
why? Yes, I did.
Like, yep, yes, I did. And it was funny because I was actually getting ready to leave to go to my dispensary.
Nice.
So I could get more weed.
It's like, would you like to come with me, ma'am, and see
And I
how
told
it's
her
done?
that too.
Nice. Very good.
Nice.
That's what all of these centers in New Jersey need to start doing.
Yeah.
Get the back of the line like we have to and see how long the line is.
And I'd be filming her from the minute she walked up. Film her.
They don't work that way in
And it-
Jersey.
Yeah.
So I had to pull out my medical card, which personally I shouldn't have to do.
You mean the
Exactly.
Constitution?
You should have just pulled that out. Yeah.
Constitution out. Pull that out.
I keep
and
that in
I
the trunk.
stuffed it in her face.
Oh,
Nice.
And I said, you know, legally, I don't have to expose any of my medical information to you. But since you're here,
HIPAA laws.
here you go. And I showed her my card.
And that's all you really should have had to do.
And I shouldn't have had to do that.
She can just go to law enforcement. They can go on to whatever website they have in New Hampshire and figure it all out from
That
there.
would mean they'd have to do homework and actually work.
They would have- yeah, they'd have to
put some
They don't
work
like
in.
doing that.
No, they don't.
Government
Yeah,
workers.
well, thankfully,
But it's
our
just
list
like, you know,
is protected.
Mm.
Our list is protected, and the only time that anyone can access any information is a law enforcement officer. And that's if you show them your card.
And if he has the
And
correct
then
login.
all they can do is find out whether you are an active card holder or not. At least in theory, that's how it's supposed to go.
Now, what would you think would have happened if your card was expired?
Don't even go there.
They probably could have given me a heck of a lot more problems than what they did. Which, again, they shouldn't have been able to do.
Right.
So it took almost a year to get the frickin' case closed
Wow.
and to get my letter that said I did nothing wrong. And that took me getting the governor's office involved.
I asked Governor Christie to pardon my weed offenses, and I never heard back from him.
I'll ask him next time he comes in the store. I
Right.
will.
You're up. That's the.
So when I found out it was the school that did it, I called up the principal.
Nice.
Yeah. Guys. He's
Told him
asking.
exactly what I thought about his mandatory reporting rules. Reminded him about medical cannabis being legal in the state.
Oh, Jesus, where are you from again?
New Hampshire.
Hampshire.
New
Pay
Hampshire.
attention.
All right. No.
Wait, what show are you on?
Will you shut the fuck up and listen?
This is your show.
I get this was a pitch. All right. So, what state are you from again? New
Oh, my God.
Hampshire. What is your state motto?
Live free or die.
Die.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Amen. Huh.
Mic
Drop
drop.
the mic.
Mic drop.
That's why I
that
asked
was
the
better than the
question.
Bible drop in
Right?
Yeah, the Bible drop.
Whoa, that was the Bible
The
drop.
Bible drop was dope.
Forget about a mic drop. He did a Bible drop.
That shit was dope.
Boom.
It wasn't one of those small ones either.
Well, I had about a 40-minute conversation with that principal. And he probably felt about 2 inches tall afterwards,
Nice.
Good job.
which I was perfectly happy with. And they ended up having to go back and change their mandatory reporting policies.
Here, here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
in
you.
New Hampshire,
Thank you.
they live free or
Or
die.
die. And what they put on the ballot actually, is binding, unlike in New Jersey.
They don't mess around in New Hampshire.
No, but they like to mess around in New Jersey.
They got good ski spots,
But we can live
too.
free and die now
Well, they
in New
like
Jersey.
to drag it out.
We can live free and die now
Yeah,
in New
yeah.
Jersey. We just want
We
signature
have,
away.
like, the
Signature
highest-
away.
You just have to pay to die in New
We
Jersey.
have
You have
the,
to pay though.
It's
like
expensive
the
to die.
highest, we have like the highest revenue in alcohol sales
Sweet.
in the United States of America.
Because it's always
Because,
snowing there.
And it's
Drink
right
up.
by the border.
We're
And the most
well,
guns.
we're tax-free.
Oh, tax-free.
We're tax-free, so all the out-of-staters get their booze from us.
How
'Cause
much
then
is
they
a
don't get
six-pack
taxed.
there?
$1.99.
Depends on what you want. They range anywhere from $3 to $7.
$3? $3?
$3?
For like a six-pack at domestic?
We paid $12 for a Bud in the
$3?
Schlitz.
I was
I'm
going
going
to
to
say
New
for the
Hampshire.
$3.
For the shit beer here, it's like $10.99.
Yeah.
And that's the shit beer.
Pabst.
Cheap ass beer
That's
in New
Natty
Hampshire,
Light.
bro.
Schaefer.
Ain't no Yingling.
Natural ice.
I'm giving up my med card.
Natural-
I'm going to New
natural
Hampshire.
Steel Reserve.
Sweal Reserve.
You'll be able to smoke there.
The 211.
Drink. Oh, what a beautiful.
Yeah, our cigarettes is still
America.
halfway cheap too. They're up, depending on what you get. They're anywhere from $5.50 to $7.50 a pack.
They start at $7.10 here.
Wow.
Tax-free life, baby.
Yeah.
Tax-free life.
Cheaper to smoke mids.
Yeah.
Can you smoke on the beach though? Can you
They
smoke?
don't have no
They
beaches
don't-
there.
Yeah, no beaches.
Oh right. What am I thinking?
On the riverbanks
Wait,
and
hold
lakes.
on.
All right, yeah,
let me
well,
rephrase that.
yeah,
hold on.
You can smoke cigarettes on the beach, but you can't use cannabis on the beach.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
They don't have that clause in their law.
So you can kill yourself, but you can't heal yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, pretty
Those
much.
beaches must suck.
Yeah, your beaches suck.
They got a lot of mountains. They're known for their mountains.
You can go die on your beaches. That's freaking crappy.
Yeah.
You can drink and smoke.
Yeah.
And ski. They love the
Ski
fucking
and
ski
die.
up there.
Jersey threw all the smokers off the beach this year. None of us are welcome.
Yeah.
So even if you have a medical card, you're not allowed to use it
Not on the
in
beach.
public.
Well, that's
What if you have a
that's-
seizure?
Exactly. That's a good point. Is
What if
we
you have
actually,
PTSD?
That's part of what we advocate now. We brought it up in Point Pleasant to the mayor there that they should have safe areas, a green cross somewhere on the boardwalk where the town is cannabis friendly to medical patients.
A
I
white
think that's
flag, a
reasonable.
white flag, and a
You
green
like that,
cross.
right?
I love that.
I would
I
would
love
hang
it.
out with
That's an
Mayor Reid
excellent
on the
idea.
boardwalk next to his favorite tavern if he had a green cross outside in the tavern smoke area. That's cool.
Yeah.
I would.
It's either Mayor Reid for
Yeah.
Madness or Mayor Weed.
Oh, don't do that.
Nice.
In
Oh,
New
I'm
Jersey.
sorry, I'm back to being friends with Mayor Reid.
No.
Oh,
No.
boy.
In New
All right, back to
Jersey,
New
Bros.
Hampshire.
in
Back
New
to
Jersey, they'll
It's
be like,
bros.
"Hey, green cross, okay, that's gonna be a $500 permit." And if you give us the $500 permit, then you can put the green cross on your establishment, and the people can.
Well,
That's what Reed's gears were turning in his head when you said put the flag up. He's like, ooh, we
They
can
use
charge
hungry
money.
permits.
I think he was hungry too. He was thinking about dinner.
Exactly, green flag permits.
It's like, it's like parking.
Yeah, well, I look at it this way. We've got places up here in New Hampshire, like little rooms where you can go and breastfeed your child.
right.
And we've got places up here in New Hampshire where if you want to shoot up heroin, you can go there and it's a safe place.
Oh, so that's a slam dunk then.
Jesus.
They'll even give you a brand new needle.
Yeah, but no
and they'll
papers
give
for
you
your
the
weed.
supplies. You just got to bring your own heroin.
I bet you they supply it too.
I've heard of
That is
accommodation,
live free or die.
but that sounds like you're living free there.
Live free and die.
Well, it depends on how much heroin you use. Then you'll maybe die.
You can do anything
But
there.
as a medical patient, I can't use my cannabis anywhere than my home or on private property with written permission.
That's messed up.
Written permission.
Who's
Yep.
writing?
Who's checking that?
I'll forge the shit.
Yeah, who's gonna
Who's
force
looking
that?
at- who's
They're gonna
looking
show
around?
up-
Yeah, who's
they're gonna
looking-
show up at coffee at 8:00 in the morning and
what-
check out your guest
do you
list.
mean?
Like handwritten?
Yes, signed by the governor.
Like a note when you went on a class school trip?
Note from your mother.
We'd all be locked
no,
up.
from the governor.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's like a hall pass in
Yep,
school.
You have to have written permission from the property
From your mommy.
owner.
From your mommy to go to the art school class trip.
Hey, who the fuck is this cannabis king? I don't think this is legit. I think this is a wrong permission slip. What's going on here? Looks like a
It
stamp.
doesn't even matter if the property owner is standing next to you. You still got to have that written permission.
So the property owner is irrelevant if he's present.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't have no paper in my place.
What happens if
Where's the paper? The paper.
What happens like if God
can't use
forbid
paper.
that person is a quadriplegic? What do they do in that case? I mean, there's so many scenarios that you can.
Lee says you
The
can't
whole
smoke
thing.
in Michigan either in public.
You
Michigan's
can't
the same way.
smoke in
New
Michigan.
Jersey is the only place in America
Yeah.
where
Where
we
you
are
can
legally allowed to medicate
in
outside.
public.
Anywhere you could smoke a cigarette,
it's-
Yep.
you could smoke a joint.
I was
in New
doing
Jersey.
dabs. I was doing dabs in Atlantic City
Can't
last
do that
week.
even in freaking
Nice.
Denver. You can't smoke in public, and this is where it's legal in California.
Well,
We're lucky bastards.
I mean,
They got that right.
I didn't test the waters with bringing my rig down to the casino floor, but I did
Well,
have
you
my,
were dabbing in the
my
casino?
dab pen, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's if you got a vape pen, they don't care. You can go away. Well, hold
Well,
on.
I got looks when they started smelling it, and as I was walking
They don't
away.
care.
Like,
This is New Jersey. You
good.
ever see the fucking casinos?
Did you gamble? Did you win?
That's all they care about. You can be
$100.
naked.
You won 100.
As long as they got a money belt. Oh, he's got money. Oh, let him in. Let him in. Okay, whatever.
yeah.
You know.
He's got a fanny purse full of 20s.
Exactly. You know what?
We just got Keno up here in my state.
Nice.
So every bar in New Hampshire,
Oh,
and there's quite a
Jesus.
few of them.
We're all playing
have
Keno
Keno
in the
now.
bars.
So that's how they keep people drinking, is by having the Keno in the bars.
Nice.
Imagine if you could let us smoke in your bars. I would kill to go to a bar that's got no problem with me smoking. I would.
Yeah, no, up here, the only way you could do that is if it's a private club and you pay a due to belong. And even then, you still
Some
can't
more
use
paper.
cannabis.
I played for 3 hours on $5 on a quarter machine while I was doing dabs.
Rain Man over
I'm
here.
impressed. That's pretty good.
But I can assure you, there is no
One
living
dab.
free up here.
4.
Micro gambling.
Love it.
Micro dosing gambling.
Yeah.
Micro gambling.
Micro gambling is the shiz.
Uh-oh, you're going to need Micro Gamblers Anonymous next, brother.
Well, we have sports gambling in New Jersey now, so.
Life is a gamble.
You ain't kidding.
I kept telling them, keep the seltzers and lemons coming.
Just keep them coming, baby.
Something.
Well, there ain't no living free in New Hampshire.
They have casinos in New Hampshire?
In
Nope.
the bars.
No.
Just in the bar.
Yeah, Keno.
Would you say that you're...
But our churches do have, like, casino night.
Well,
They're
that's the
allowed to
church.
do that.
Hey, now.
That's,
Is
fun,
there,
that's fundraising for God.
Yeah.
Are there any Indian reservation casinos?
Nope,
No.
not in New Hampshire.
Dang.
They're not allowed.
Oh, not
Scratch offs?
They used to, I thought.
Sold out, just like the cannabis.
The,
Can't have it. No
the
cannabis.
closest thing we have
Mega Millions.
is a Greyhound racing park.
Oh, I might like that.
That's fun.
That's cool.
Hold on, is it dogs or is it horses?
Does it matter?
I like to go to those
Greyhound.
places and bet for
It's
coin flips in the
dogs.
parking lot.
Dogs.
It's dogs, but I believe that they're not even allowed to use real dogs anymore.
What the? Huh?
No.
So they're mechanical dogs?
Mechanical dogs? like,
Wait, what?
Go electric Sparky! Go electric Sparky!
like that
No,
game
I'm
at the carnival where you have the gun and you hit this thing in the mouth
Like the
the
balloon
water
thing.
and then the little thing goes across the
Except
screen.
it's a mile
I
long.
think we should put Wayne out there with the East Stem machine like
now-
last week.
Mechanical dogs.
Oh my goodness.
They just have like a big
Gears?
huge bar with a whole bunch of TVs and a lot of Keno.
Yeah, that's what that is.
And fake dogs.
Fake dogs.
And, well, no, they had to stop the racing, and it's not because it was made illegal. It was because of the animal rights people.
I was gonna say.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say
They're
FEMA
cruel.
came out.
They're cruel to the animals. That's
FEMA
true.
was like, "Oh, how dare you, the poor little doggies."
Yeah, they beat them up.
Then
They starve
I
them.
worked at the track for a little while taking care of the dogs. And those dogs get so well taken care of. They eat better than I do half the time.
And they put them down right away when they break down on the track.
No, that's horses.
No, they do.
No, well, up here,
They euthanize them.
they would adopt them out.
They send them to the
They
junkyard.
adopt them.
They don't make glue.
That's under hooves.
I want a.
No, that's
I want
horses. That's the
I want
horses.
I want a used cannabis police dog from New Jersey. That's what I want.
Why? So
I
you
want
can beat him up?
No, German Shepherd. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Give me your shit.
No, I don't. I don't.
punching
Jeff,
it and kicking it.
I don't think you
Used
want
cannabis
one. I
dog.
got 3 Labradors, and I have to keep all my cannabis on shelves that are like 6 feet off the ground.
If you do get a former police
I
dog,
love it.
That's going to be a bad boy because you know that dog put a lot of people away for that plant.
Oh, yeah.
Bad boy.
Put him in a
Bad
cage.
boy.
My question.
Put him in a cage.
Put him in a cage.
Here's my
Lock him
question.
And it's all legal, too.
Yeah,
It's just crated up. I mean, you know, I feed him every once in a while.
That's mean.
The best experience with the drug dogs was you and I at Lefty. We were where? Flemington,
Yeah.
right? And we were sitting in the middle of the auditorium with what there had to be over 100 people in there.
I saw that.
And this, was it the state? No, it was the county or whatever the local
Sheriffs.
sheriff
Yeah.
came in with
It was the
the
canines.
drug dogs, and we got joints in every pocket.
Dogs are
I'm
hitting
like-
on them.
and-
We gotta hit in the middle, Clancy.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. They got their cards, doggies. Relax, doggies.
I don't know the difference.
That's where I almost got beat up, and Mikey saved my life.
Yeah, a guy went after Jeff. It was pretty shameful behavior.
Yeah. The stigma again.
Jeff
Well-
backed off.
Yeah.
Here's my question with the dogs. When it goes legal for the entire United States, how do you reteach the dogs not to smell pot?
You don't. You retire them and you put it. No,
And you
we
give
get
them to Jeff. You give one to Jeff.
You have to
That's what I'm
retrain
saying.
new ones.
You don't teach them how to smell
retrain
weed.
them, they say.
You just give them ice cream.
Which is cool. Yeah, I'll give them ice cream.
Yeah, they don't need to smell
Pizza
weed.
crust.
Give them
Yeah,
ice cream.
My
pizza
dog
crust,
digs
vanilla ice
pizza
cream.
crust. If I'm gonna get a police dog, he's got to eat pizza crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Do you get
what
the
dog
badge
doesn't
with the
love
dog?
pizza crust?
Yeah.
Do you get the badge with the dog?
No.
You might get the bulletproof vest.
You might.
Oh yeah, you get the vest that
That's
says
pretty
like
dope.
police dog
That's
or
not
some
fair.
shit.
And he loses all his special rights because he's a citizen now.
Yeah, he's not a sovereign. You have a sovereign citizen dog.
In the crate, Fido, in the crate now.
You get in the crate. I am the law.
Back
in the
dog
cage.
again. Get in there.
They take his bark from him.
No blankie for you. Who gave
No,
him the
that's
fucking
terrible.
toy? Who gave him the toy? No toy for Fido.
He wants his Kong.
No, I would imagine they got to be pretty good pets.
How could you say that?
Why?
You didn't see that movie
They're all
where
barking at you.
the one
They're
veteran.
gonna be hitting
Yeah,
on you
you're
all the
the end-
fucking time.
yeah, you're Hitler
And I
to
don't
a
mean
drug
like
dog.
hit.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like,
not gonna
I
do
smell weed.
anything. They're not going to do anything
When
unless
they-
you command them to. That's the thing.
I just don't like how
when
they.
they're
sit there all
How do you
day
raising,
long.
How do you gonna
Hold on.
detrain them?
Hold on.
You don't have to.
Go ahead. Heather, go ahead.
when they're raising these dogs, they're not raised like regular dogs.
Oh shit! We can sell the cop dogs to the dog racetracks.
Oh,
and
New
Peter,
Hampshire.
Let's race 'em.
exactly.
Boom. Let's race 'em.
And
Keep 'em
Peter
working.
could like
Bring
that
back
shit.
dog racing.
Just
in
keep
New
'em
Hampshire.
working.
You gotta
Yes.
make T-shirts.
Yeah, the Coke dogs will win every time.
And all the stoners, all the stoners will go there. We'll smoke our weed
Yes.
and watch the dogs go.
Yes, I'm down.
Gamble on them and shit.
Let's do it.
That'd be like the movie Max
Yes.
If you say
I'm all
so.
in.
with the dog that was.
I'm all in.
I'm thinking of Mad Max. Thank you. So anyway, we got a question for you, Heather.
No, that's so mean.
No.
No, Wayne's gonna hang up on you. We're not hanging up on you.
No.
Come on.
No, we're not
No,
doing it. We
you
just
don't-
met Heather. She
Don't do it, Wayne.
Do you listen to our show,
Don't
Heather?
do it.
Do you listen to us?
What?
Do you listen to our show a lot?
Not a lot, but I try to catch it a couple times a
Then she knows.
month
Okay.
No,
anyway.
she doesn't know about
So
the
we have another
policy.
question for
Tell
you
her
then.
first. They can't drop
No,
her.
because
one.
Wayne likes to hang up
I
on
get
people.
busy. I usually have to freaking be at the state house.
When's the next time you have to go to the State House?
No, let's. Wayne likes to hang up on people when he asks them a question. It's a childish game that Wayne likes to play.
I learned it from you. Okay, so let me ask another question.
No, you're not. No, I'm sorry, Heather.
Did she just hang up on us?
No.
Call waiting.
Well, I'm sorry, Heather. So did you think that was mean of Wayne to say that to you, to try to hang up on you?
There you go.
Tell the truth.
He'll blame me anyway. Who is that? That's not the Senator Dick, is it?
It's you.
Was that Senator Dick calling in on the other line?
Hello, is this Senator Dick?
Hello.
Hello, Senator Dick. Can you hear us?
Yes, this is Senator Dick himself.
What? Senator's dicking himself. What? Hey, what's going on over there?
This is the High Priest,
Yeah.
Patrick Duff.
Hello.
Oh, yes,
Duff.
yes.
Hello, High
What's up,
Priest.
guys? How you doing?
Good, man.
Don't call me that.
What's going on? What's
Don't
going
call
on?
him what? I like Reverend Duff.
Reverend Duff?
Rev.
Is it
The
Reverend Duff?
High
Reverend
Reverend.
Duff.
No, it's the
accept that.
High
Okay,
Reverend.
you're High
Duff.
Reverend Duff.
The High Reverend Duff.
Hi, Reverend Duff.
How are you?
Hi, Reverend High
No,
Duff.
no,
Well,
it's-
hi, Reverend Duff.
There you go.
Hi, hi.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
Hi.
Double high Duff.
Hi.
Ha You want to get high?
Tally.
Don't forget to bring your towel.
Explain something.
Let
you
me
guys
get
are-
high one
how
more
things
time.
going?
How the hell you doing?
I'm
What
doing
are-
really good, man.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to go do an interview at KYWB Radio on
Ooh,
cannabis.
KY.
Nice.
And I'm going to be toasting and roasting your favorite new friend, Mayor Reid,
Sweet.
along with Mary Pat, the founder of New Jersey Man.
Mary Pat Dracula.
Mary Pat. I got her husband on Twitter this morning, big old Bob. And I said, hey, why is Mary Pat lying about what's her involvement in Rand?
Will we be able to tune in?
Tune in. It'll be running Saturday and Sunday on what's called Flashpoint. It's like a 30-minute show, so I'm going to be able to talk a whole bunch.
Ah, nice. Sounds like a yes. Cool. Tape.
Yeah,
It's
really
taped.
cool. They're
Yeah, it's
talking about
taped.
the temple, talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Cool. So,
Yeah, I got you hear some cool. So I got the article came out, and now I got meetings with the city council of Philadelphia. I want to meet pat me on the back, and I got meetings with some of the biggest dispensaries in Pennsylvania, so I can kind of help them figure out how to help patients better.
Sweet.
And I got an interview with High Times.
With
So
who?
that'll be
Say
pretty
that
cool.
again?
High
High
Times.
Times.
Uh-huh.
That's
I
what
hope
you
we,
said.
I hope we get a shout out this time.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, give me a plug, will you?
And not a butt plug.
Hook a bro up.
So what does that even? I don't even
Hook up a
understand what
bro.
you're saying.
I don't think
I
you
don't understand
understand.
what you're talking about.
We're asking you to hook us up. You know,
Yeah, we
Sativa Cross.
Sativa Cross. Just mention Sativa
Come on.
Cross.
Just throw a little crumb out there.
Yeah, a little crumb. Just a little piece of bread.
Yeah,
When
don't
you're
fuck
smoking your CBDs
Throw a
with the
little
guy.
crumb.
We're not asking for much.
Lead them to the loaf.
You know, just be like, hey, you know, did you see that group, Sativa Cross?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Check them out.
No, what I'm going to do is I'll talk
Damn
about
guys.
you guys. Yeah, you guys becoming best friends with Mayor Reid now.
Yeah,
Not
talk
me.
about that.
Not me, not I.
That was a one-night
Yeah.
stand.
We'll see. We'll see. I want more.
Yeah. You watched the
Did you
foreplay.
see what he did? Did you see what he did in his town to the other candidate?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, so what happened was the Republicans flubbed their first pick the candidate. And the day before they're picking their candidate, the president of the Republican Club just quits out of nowhere. So the next day they show up, and Reid gets one of his buddies to basically run the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And they allow non-residents and also non-Republicans and non-registered voters to vote in this Republican vote to pick their candidate, which they've never allowed that before. And all of a sudden, somehow they're allowing all these people, and Reid won by 5 votes, but 9 people were unregistered, and several were not even from the town. So it's he's a real piece of work. I mean,
Yeah, the Ocean Star did an article on that.
yeah. He's a piece of work, but you know the lawsuit I got against him. They tried to send me some stuff and said, "Here's all the stuff," and they still have a bunch of stuff redacted. So we are still going to go to court.
What do you think the time
We'll
frame
take it.
is?
Next month.
Next month.
I'll be in court next month. Yeah.
And is that the first time?
Who, for Reid?
Well, you know, for as the progression
For the whole
goes.
dealings.
Yeah, it'll be the first time we're actually in court.
In front of a judge, I guess I would say. Right?
Yeah, we file papers, and they're supposed to file papers
Right.
But they tried to send the stuff back saying, hey, we unredacted it, but they still had a bunch of stuff redacted.
Right.
Certain names. So I was like, you know what, I'm not accepting this.
So when you get into the courtroom, nothing's going to happen because the stuff's still going to be in the.
I don't think we're going to make it there. I think they're going to wind up unredacting it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think so. Because I think they know they're going to lose, and the further they go, they might lure more money.
Right.
So,
And that would make the need for a court hearing useless, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So.
Exactly.
It'll be interesting.
But hey, I gotta go pick my wife up from work, and I gotta go to the studio and do that interview. But I wanted to call and say
How's the
hello.
weather outside?
I love it. I love your
Beautiful,
dude. I love the temple. It's amazing. You sell any
Thank
shirts?
you,
Have you sold any shirts yet?
Yo, no. Listen, next time I have
I
a
have,
party,
yeah. Several.
Next time I have a party, I need your ass up here, bro.
Yeah. Where were you?
Yeah, but you guys don't realize I'll have like a certain distance I can
I got
travel.
a lot of people that want CBD.
Yeah, we want you up here, Patrick.
CBD.
I got to introduce you to people.
Yeah.
Where are you guys right now?
Bayonne.
Bayonne.
In the bunker.
You're in Bayonne? Cool, man. In
With
the bunker,
Archie.
yeah.
We're going to be April 4th. We're going to be in Clarksboro.
Yes. Death of the Fox.
It's like 20 minutes away from you.
Nice.
Be there.
Yeah, come meet
April
us. April
4th.
Coffee and beer.
Hi, Reverend Duff.
Double hi, Reverend Duff.
Your
Hi,
church,
Thank
your
you. Thank you,
members are
gentlemen.
calling for you.
We're not
yes,
worthy.
sir.
We're not worthy.
What the hell is that?
What was that?
Wayne. Hey, Wayne?
Yes, that was Wayne.
No, that wasn't me. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sorry, I'm. You got me
What are you
cursing
doing, dude?
to a high reverend.
Shock his balls.
My name is Barini.
My name is Barini.
Is that Lefty
I
doing?
like to lick Edward Graham's hand.
My name's Lefty.
I didn't even know what that was.
It's
and it was funny.
Leftina.
Hi,
I
Reverend.
have to go. I don't
Have
know
yourself
what's
a
wrong.
great day.
Where you going?
Oh,
There you go.
Got him.
Fish in a barrel today.
Boom.
You like shooting fish in a barrel,
Yeah, you're
huh?
batting 1,000 on that today.
It's like Oceanport. You got fish everywhere.
Oh,
Barrels of fish everywhere.
Yeah,
You don't want those fish.
Oh man, all dead
You don't
fish.
want those
It
fish.
It stinks. It's horrible. You need cannabis to smoke
It's
it
like
down.
Bayonne fish.
Oh, no, that's even worse than
Don't
Bayonne.
eat the shellfish. They're
Now they're
polluted.
begging me to come back and blaze up the Borough Hall.
Don't eat any of that fish. Oh,
And that's what they sell in New York.
yeah, to
Yeah,
the
that
Chinese
was
restaurants.
Oceanport fish.
Yeah, it was like,
Ah, sushi.
How's that condom
You're
fish
very
doing?
good, very good. Very, very cheap. Thank you.
hundreds, thousands of fish.
We have
just, like,
condom
died.
fish.
The whole river was filled with them. And then, like,
How are
a
those
week
condom
later, they
fish doing?
stink. Oh no, the pink dildo. You remember the pink
Yeah.
dildo? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. You want to take a stroll in beautiful Oceanport down the new herringbone sidewalk leading over the bridge and
I was
staring.
just-
Look
I
over
drove
the
through there
side, there's a
yesterday.
nice big
It's
10-inch.
disgusting.
I was in
Somebody
Sandy Hook.
obviously was using it in the car, I would assume, and was done with it and flipped it out the window over
Fought
there.
some
That's
Wow.
all the explanation I could
So someone was
He got
getting
mad at it.
And it was right after Joe Irace told me that I don't fit. My cannabis use doesn't fit the image of Oceanport. And I'm
And
talking
apparently
about
it doesn't
don't
fit.
see
You must have
dildo
quit
with
image.
that fitting.
Apparently
Pink
that dildo
dildo.
didn't fit.
They got to maintain
And
the
it's
pink
literally
dildo
the
image.
bridge is literally right next. The Borough Hall is right next to the bridge.
The bridge is over.
Yeah,
The
no, I
big
drove
dildo
through there
is
yesterday.
within 200
How
feet
big
of
was
the
this?
Borough Hall.
Was this dildo? Is this a micro or a macro dildo?
It
was,
I don't know. It was hard to say because you're looking at.
Hard to say.
It's hard to
You know,
say.
It was probably what a white man calls
You're
8
looking
inches.
at-
Did it look like it would
Yeah,
hurt?
It was in a couple feet of water. So
So it looked
it looked a
bigger.
lot
You
smaller.
it looked bigger. So
It
you know
looked
how
bigger
sometimes-
than it actually was.
You know sometimes when you're crabbing, Mike, and you see a big crab,
It's a little one.
and you get all
Susan
happy
could-
about it, you think you're going to be
Tingly,
eating some-
tingly.
And then you pull it up.
and it's not what you thought. So
Kind of like what happens with
I
women.
would say, you know,
You didn't hook
Drop
it?
your
8
pants
inches,
and they're
8
like,
inches.
oh, that's
8
it?
inches.
About 8 inches.
Yeah, about 8 inches.
What a
So
white
it probably
white,
looked pretty big then.
white
huh?
boy 8 inches or black boy 8
What
inches?
kind of bait do you use to catch a pink dildo?
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? white or black. What are you talking? I mean, if it,
White guys say 8 inches, and they're like, well, it's really 5.5.
Truthfully, I'm kind of flabbergasted, and I can't crab there anymore now because it's like.
Why? That could be some good bait.
Yeah, but it's the proxy thing. It's the proxy thing.
That is
now.
debate.
Debate.
But the thing, like, no
Dude,
matter
it'll
like
make Mike's bait shop.
no matter about a week, it was all covered with green seaweed, and snails, and yeah,
Lovely New
It
Jersey
didn't look
algae.
like
Now the
any-
snails are going to get
Them
sick.
poor snails didn't know what the fuck they were
They're gonna
latching
eat
on to.
Oceanport fish?
Oceanport has a lot of stuff going on.
Barnacles.
The same bridge. The same bridge. I was walking over
You gotta
and
ask
look over the
barnacles.
side.
What killed the fish?
We don't know.
Thank you for calling Masturbators Bait and Tackle, where it's hard to beat our bait. We are
Yeah,
located at 775 South DuPont Highway.
Do they still have the
in
crab
Newcastle,
giveaway?
Delaware.
Oh boy.
Please listen to the following options.
Masturbators
If you
bait.
would like to hear the hours.
I just want to hear him say masturbator again. I like that. That's the best way to open
They
a
have
phone.
giveaways on Facebook for bushels of crabs.
Crabs.
From that place.
Bushels of crabs. Get it?
Thank you for calling Masturbators Bait and Tackle. Where it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard.
Uh,
There's a place in Lavalette called Krabby Dicks.
Krabby Dicks.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was for the last few years, and then they made them change it to Krabby Ricks.
Oh.
Which I stopped going after that because that's bullshit.
Yeah,
you do not retract on some bro shit like that.
Exactly.
That was the perfect name.
Yeah.
Bro code. There you
that's
go.
some Chick-fil-A
They
shit.
would have got a
Dude, Chick-fil-A. It was a bro magnet. You went in there and you were like, "Who's the bro that named this so bro-like?"
They would have got a call from us. Now they don't.
I still call it Krabby Dicks.
They broke bro code on that one.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Do not retract gems.
Yeah, you can't
No.
defame somebody.
It's
just
like taking
for
a
the-
polished
for the
diamond and throwing it
name.
in some mud.
Yeah,
It's
It's not
wrong.
nice.
How do you get rid of crabs, man? Jesus Christ.
That blue ointment and the comb.
How do you know?
Ew.
How do you know that?
I just heard.
He speaks from experience. Uh-oh. Caller.
I have dogs.
Is it Senator Dick?
It's
Hello,
just like
you're on the
fleas.
air.
Hello.
You're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air.
You need some bait and tackle?
Yeah, hi, you're on the air. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Lefty.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Paul. How you guys doing? Hey, bros.
How?
What's up, bro?
This is our lawyer. See, this is the bit we forgot to
Hey.
do.
There he is.
Hold on a second. I'm not.
Are we calling you lawyer, Paul? What are we? How we got? Hello, and how are you?
Yeah, just don't call me Ricky, dude.
Okay, we got Paul on the line. Paul, would you like to explain to us what happened Monday with the non-vote? If you could put all that lawyer mumbo-de-jumbo into layman's terms. Go!
Oh, basically, when they realized they didn't have the votes, they just yanked it rather than have it go on the floor and go down in flames. So they just, you know, in a nutshell, that's what they did.
They killed it. They hurt patients very, very badly with that bill. Jake's Law. What happened to Jake's Law? Who doesn't support little Jake? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. They linked that thing, and they weren't going, and they're still not going to take it. They're still not going to sever it. They could have. I'm pretty sure they could have severed it even on the floor, and just voted on S10, Jake's Law, and they could have had a vote on that. And I think that thing would probably almost pass unanimously. But no, they, Murphy and Sweeney and Satari, they all want it linked, and they have said even now that it's been canned, they're not gonna sever it out. They're gonna keep it all together because they're trying to leverage, a vote, and it's just it sucks.
What can we do about that? Better not. You know what? I want to know who did that. How do we find out who conflated medical and recreational in the same bill? Because I want to shame them. I want to shame whoever is responsible for that. I want to shame them. How do we find out?
that's a good question, because there has been like no transparency about this. I mean, like, you know, when they decided to bring them together, tie them together, they have never really come out. No one's really come out and explained why exactly they were tied together and whose idea it was. I think it's maybe it's the cannabaggers, whoever it could be, but they're all on board, I think, trying to get the industry started, and they're doing everything, the social justice, the medical.
The industry is here.
To leverage to get the Lefty. So I don't know. I mean, other than to keep, probing around and keep bugging your legislators, I don't know what can be done about it, or just introduce a whole new, separate reforming of Jake's law.
Our legislators are tired of hearing from us.
Hey, listen.
Yeah,
They stopped answering our phones.
I don't know. I'm definitely for Jake's law. Do not get me wrong, but there was a lot more. All of us patients lost out.
Yes.
Instead of us having to see our registered New Jersey medical marijuana doctor four times a year, it would have dropped down to one time a year.
Yep.
You know why?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody got screwed. All the patients got screwed. Did it go far enough? Probably not. But it had a lot of good things in it. It had job protection. And thank God we had the appellate division rule yesterday that made some headway in that area. But a lot of things just didn't get passed because of it.
Sad. And then I hear that the governor, Phil Murphy, is going to do another executive order. I am the law. Where he's going to make it where there's like 50 more medical dispensaries.
Great.
How long is it going to take for that shit?
I think he's backed off that. He said, I think it was yesterday or the day before, he says he's been convinced to back off it because he's going to try to give this another vote. They're talking maybe by Memorial Day. I believe that, like we've been hearing from the last year. But he's backed off of his announcement that he made, that was last Thursday, that he was going to, get 60 dispensaries out there, or 60 licenses, I should say, if it doesn't pass. And, I don't know what they can do administratively anyway. All they can do is just, grant more licenses. It's not going to change anything, like they're not going to be for profit, and how are you going to get 60 new licenses, when you still only have 42,000 patients? Who the hell's going to put the money up for that?
Well, we did get our expansion to the program last year when they opened up Harmony, even though that was under Christie or Corzine law.
Yeah, Harmony took so long to open, but
and they're still running out of stock now.
Yeah, it's terrible. And now the six new ones are all tied up in litigation.
What's up with that, Paul? Explain that out to us, because a lot of patients are just thinking, oh my God, hey, guess what? 6 more is coming. Not so. Why not? Explain.
Yeah, I don't think unless they resolve that, unless they resolve that action by the ones that weren't selected. Plus, I believe what is it? Compassionate Care has got something going. I'm not sure if they joined with the losers of the last round, or if it's a separate action. That their complaint is that they cited a second dispensary, medical dispensary, mind you, on the Atlantic City boardwalk. They have 2 medical dispensaries right on the boardwalk. When there's places like in Monmouth and Ocean that are over an hour and a half away from any dispensary. So,
well, they don't want weed there, medical or recreational.
Sean Golden.
You got to see
that's going.
John Edmonds' video that you can't get weed here, of all the little hash dots of weed leaves that he dropped on the state when Lefty's sigging all the counties or cities.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'm sure that's going on behind the scenes too. Again, you're never going to see any of this documented, or you're never going to see anybody, come out and make a statement about it. But don't think they won't put pressure on the Department of Health and tell them what to do and what to say. And, you know, it's all behind the scenes. But, like, you know, I've been really upset about the lack of transparency because, you know, where the hell did these bills get joined? And all of a sudden, it was like overnight. Everyone was talking. You know, I remember back last summer, you know, the rec bill was the rec bill, and there was S10, and, you know, they're all going to be separate bills, and then they get all joined. I just think because there was a hard push to, you know, just they thought that was going to get rec passed.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's New Jersey, so it is believable at this point.
But, you know, I'll tell you, we did get that little bit of good news by the appellate division yesterday, you know, as far as job protection for patients.
How so?
Well, what the appellate division said, and it's the first state court, you know, to come out with this. There's been some federal courts in New Jersey that have said, no, you know, you can't bring a disability discrimination suit for not accommodating a medical marijuana card. And the appellate division yesterday said, CUMA does not preclude a patient from making a claim for lack of accommodation under the New Jersey law against discrimination, which, you know, makes disability discrimination illegal. And they pointed to language in CUMA that said nothing in this act shall require an employer to accommodate the use of medical marijuana in any workplace. And they seized on that in any workplace language and said, hey, in that case, the guy who was a funeral director, he's a patient. You know, he didn't medicate at work or anything like that. But
Hold on. Did you say he was a funeral director?
Yeah, he's a licensed funeral director working for a big corporation in the funeral home.
I've worked for 8 funeral homes.
That's just creepy.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I would be smoking weed if I had to deal with that shit.
You got to find the embalming. You got to get the embalming fluid.
I got my card shortly after my stint working there.
I'm telling you.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like embalming someone like?
I've seen it.
I mean that.
They sew up the mouths. They glue the eyes closed.
Yeah, I mean, right? So what you're saying, there's nowhere in the provision that it says that that person is precluded from employment because they're a patient, only that it's precluded at the workplace, right? Correct?
Yeah, and I think, correct, and I think that's what the appellate division, Judge Fisher, he's a great judge, he wrote the opinion. That's what the appellate division sees on it. Saying, look, Puma is saying, you know, an employer doesn't have to tolerate anybody like using in the workplace, but it doesn't mean that, you know, an employer can discriminate against the patient basically for just having a card who doesn't medicate at work, who does it at home or, you know, off work premises. So it you know.
Good stuff.
So technically,
we're
allowed to not medicate at work, but if you have your card, they cannot fire you or they cannot deny you unemployment simply because you have the card.
Based on
you have to base it on your performance.
Correct.
Huh.
It's got to be performance. It's got to be, you know, whatever else it's going to be. But it can't be just the fact that you have a card and that you are medicating. You do use medicinal marijuana, municipal cannabis, you know, to treat your disability, and they can't discriminate against you for that. So it's a start. It's not, you know, it's not the end all of things, but it's a good start. But the importance of it is, you know, we have an appellate court in New Jersey, state court, saying that. And before it was only the federal decisions which bounced those cases, and there's a couple of them. They bounced them like right off, saying basically, well, Puma says they can't, you don't have to accommodate it. Well, the appellate division said, no. Puma does not override the land here. If the legislature intended that, they would have put that in the statute and make it so now this fellow's case can proceed, and you know, hopefully he'll square away.
Sweet. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Keep us updated with that story. with the funeral parlor guy. The stoner parlor guy, we'll call him.
I know. I think it's really funny fact that he's a licensed I guess embalmer, so but
A licensed dead body processor.
Reminds me of an old cemetery joke. Everybody's dying to get in there. Sorry.
So hey, Wayne.
Easy
So
now.
I was
It's
taking
a damn good thing I have a sense of humor, buddy.
What's the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery?
Yeah.
The graveyard is by a church.
Oh, come on. I thought we were at the...
Okay, terrific.
Where's the punchline? That's it. Cut his mic
That
off.
is,
Yeah,
man.
you are
I'm
really
like-
out there today. You're.
I
What
am
the
like-
hell?
What? No, I think that's great. I know Mike thinks it.
I
He's
was-
just
yeah.
not chiming in. He
No,
thinks it. I know you.
you
do.
know me.
You're gonna go home and
That
Google
was
it now.
the joke. Get it?
Did it? You get it?
Church.
Graveyard.
Boneyards.
No, how about we
It's
call
funny.
it? How about we just call them boneyards and leave it at that?
Boneyard.
Boneyard.
We actually
Boneyard.
almost we
Boneyard.
came close to boning up in the boneyard in West Long
saw.
Branch, right?
That's true.
Oh yeah.
I drove past the West Long Branch
But guys-
graveyard yesterday.
Yeah.
Guys, can I just can you guys just do me a favor? Be a little gentle with Wayne today. I think he's had a bit of a shock. Yesterday, he was telling us how he saw his grandfather's penis.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Why did you have to bring my grandpop's dick up?
Boom.
Oh, now I got visuals in my head.
So do
I
we.
know.
Where?
I was thinking that-
Where? What part?
I
got my grandpop's dick in my head.
Back of your head.
Whoa.
It's sticking out the back of your
Hey.
head.
Is that how you got that bump on your head?
Back of your
And it entered the mouth.
And it never exited.
You got something dicking you in your head.
How did you see your grandfather's dick? First of all, what happened? What was the situation?
Dear
Do
God.
we really have to talk
Yes,
about my
we just
grandfather's
did.
dick?
You don't have
He was
Yeah, no,
changing
you
his
do.
diaper.
No,
we
you
have
do.
to. Jeff, we have to.
You really do.
We have
You
to.
really do.
No, you got it. You got it, man.
You really have to talk
I
about
think
this.
we have
Yeah.
to.
Should we leave my grandpop's dick at his podcast? Oh,
please do.
man. The
Well,
nurse,
we already did, but
the nurse was... It was. It was, and that was before the head popped out.
No.
Now, wait a minute. You said the head was bigger than yours.
Making my liver hurt,
Oh.
Wayne. Don't do it. I'm gonna be mad at you.
Well, I see where I get my manliness from, okay? I'm not his... He's the
God,
chief.
God
That's a...
bless him. It got hard even, right? God bless him. How old is he?
91. Oh, my
God
God.
bless him.
Yeah, God did bless him. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look like a pule. Look like a pool cue. Okay?
We came up here to talk about boobies, didn't we, Mike? You
I
wanna
didn't-
leave? Let's
Yeah,
leave.
it wasn't
Come
a
on,
baby's
let's get out of
arm
here.
holding
We
an
thought-
apple?
We didn't come here to talk
yeah, we
about
thought we were
this.
going to be talking about some boobs.
Lefty's the one who brought... No, actually, Paul was. Hey, Paul, I got a question for you.
Okay.
When we going to talk to you again?
Paul.
Hey, whenever, man, anytime.
What the...
Paul,
Lefty, you
what-
suck as a producer.
Paul,
You suck as a producer.
Paul, what upset?
Drop the ball.
Paul, what upset you the most about Wayne's conversation about his grandfather's penis yesterday?
What is your favorite size boobies?
Well, I mean, it was beautiful because he had this Spanish nurse there.
He missed it.
38 D's.
Ask him.
And
big boobs.
He was
Ask him.
She didn't have big boobs.
All right,
Ask
part
him
two
how to-
question.
ask him how to eat a hot
The
shit
second part of the
sandwich.
question.
She was an ugly Mexican.
Ask him if he knows
How's
how
the
to eat a
weather
hot
over
shit
there?
sandwich.
No, there's pretty Mexicans and there's ugly Mexicans. It's like fat guys. There's pretty fat guys and there's ugly fat guys. I happen to be an ugly fat guy. Oh,
Oh, hey,
my
jumpy,
testicles
jumpy.
are fine.
He's all jumpy.
My testicles are fine. I thought he had the zapper on. Oh my God! But Morgan's not here. Thank God.
No, Paul, he really upset me. He was talking about the head of his grandfather's penis. It was really disgusting,
Oh,
Wayne.
the shiny head that was about twice the size of his.
That was really bad, Wayne.
I had to ask him because the nurse was like, "You look like he hurt. He looked like he hurt. Ask him if he hurt." So I actually, I was like, Grandpa, does it hurt?
It wasn't dry though.
And he's like looking at me going, well, what do you mean does it hurt? I'm like, well, do you need cream on it or something? No, leave it alone. Let it go back in the hole.
And he had a turtle head.
So,
did you rub cream
Turtle
on it?
head. That was he was like one of them. What do you call them? Big fucking turtles. That's what kind of turtle head that was. You know?
A land turtle.
Oh my god, that thing was
tortoise?
huge. It was just like me, but it was just like it had like length to the head. I never seen a head like that.
That's pretty darn humble that you would do that. Really, it is.
Well, no one else in the fucking
Exactly.
family.
They have a
wants
lot
to
of
watch
those
them.
turtles down in
That's what I'm
South
saying.
Jersey.
That's
First
what I'm
off, hold
saying.
on. You had my cousin, all right? You had my cousin Lenny, and Lenny's like, my grandfather's favorite, okay?
Cousin Lenny.
Cousin Lenny.
So you have my cousin Lenny there. I'm sorry, I know you're not an ashtray.
What is
but-
Cousin Lenny's
No,
deal?
no, 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 no. Use me, please.
So
I like
Abuse
mice.
me.
Use me.
Abuse me.
So Lenny's like, he's trying to play like, like, okay, everybody out of the room. They're gonna change him. They're gonna clean him up. Everybody out. Everybody out. So then it's like my Aunt Ginger, God rest her soul. It's her house, and Lenny's her son, right? So he looks over at his mom like, you're gonna do this shit, right? Like he didn't say it, but he gave her that look, right? And she said out loud, oh fuck no, like no, and she like ran out the room. So then Lenny's like looking at me because I'm still in the room because I've done it before for my grandpa, right? So like, I've done it for, like my grandma. I've done it before. So like Lenny's looking at me like, yeah, okay, go ahead. You can get out of the room. And I'm like, oh, you're going to help? He's like, oh, hell no. She's going to do it by herself. And then the Mexican lady, she's like fucking 5'2", like 60 pounds. I'm gonna need help turning him over.
No, she doesn't. They're like ants.
I need help
They
turning
lift
him
10
over.
times their weight.
No, not this one.
Oh.
Okay, not
The
this
ones
one.
I know.
So she's like, I turn him over and no by myself. So I'm like, okay, you need help? Tú necesitas ayuda? Like all of a sudden, I find out I can talk to a fucking Spanish person. But anyway, so yeah, like.
You just find that out?
Yeah, I didn't know, like, working in the kitchen with him, like, fucking for the past 20 years, I didn't know that I could speak him Spanish.
Speak them Spanish?
Exactly.
You speak them Spanish, eh?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
You
felt
can speak
what you're saying.
Italian, so you can speak Spanish.
Felt that.
Yeah, you're near la cabeza.
Exactly. He a fucking larga cabeza.
Loco na
In the
cabeza.
chimbote. Oh, yeah, so this fucking thing. Yeah, uh-huh. I spoke too much. I don't want to talk about my
¿Dónde está
PopPops
yo?
PeePee. If I got to see that thing one more fucking time,
So-
I swear to fucking God.
The question is,
That was great.
what does that
That was
segue
great.
into?
Yeah, what was the question, Jeff? What was the question?
Let's talk about short-term memory.
The color of the head was the color of a rainbow, okay? It was that shiny.
There, you happy? Now, Paul, are you happy now?
Let's talk about short-term memory as a...
I'll take a picture for you next. Oh, now you hang up on
Bat
him.
in 1,000.
Boom.
Got him.
I'm going to take a picture of my grandpa's pecker, the head of it.
Oh.
I'm going to get kicked off of Facebook. I'm gonna
Get
do
out
like,
the electrodes.
No.
Lefty,
No,
where's the
check
machine?
it out. Check it out.
Get the
Remember
machine.
when we were kids?
No, stop.
No,
Get
no,
the
no,
machine.
no,
Lefty.
no.
Stop
Lefty.
it.
I do not remember
the
when we were
machine.
kids.
Stop it. That's disgusting.
Remember when we were kids?
Kill
We
it.
had that magazine Highlights. It was a Christian magazine.
I had Mad
Right?
Magazine.
No, it was called
Where is
Highlights.
it?
I love
Highlights.
highlights. Okay, I love
Remember?
highlights.
Okay.
Goofus and
Find the
Gallons.
hidden
Stop that.
picture.
Stop.
They would have this
No.
part where they would take a picture of something super duper up close.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what is this?
Oh yeah.
It'd be like a fucking watermelon, but it'd be like, you'd be up close on top of it, right?
That's an old trick.
Well, I'm going to do that with my grandpa's dick.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm going to make
you're
it
not
my
supposed
covers.
to do it with the real thing.
You guys aren't going to have you can be like, what the fuck is that? It looks like a ranger.
No,
is
you
that
can send
Skittles?
You can send the
What is
perfect,
that?
You can
Is
send
that a
the perfect
raisinette?
ass if you use your knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Just
zoom in on your knuckles. It looks like a
Shh,
butt
they'll never
crack.
know.
Well, depends on whose butt crack.
I'm going to do the penis, so I don't care. Fuck it.
You're going to do the penis and fuck it?
Yeah.
No.
there you go. There it is.
Oh, no.
Sample
Still
that.
eat it.
Sample that.
Okay.
That's what he did earlier.
that.
I caught that shit. You
That's
did
a,
some
that's
homework.
a sound
I see.
bite. That's a sound
good
bite.
one.
That's a sound bite.
Snippet.
Can you play
Snip
that
it
back?
good.
How long does it take to get that? Can you make a cut? He's doing it right now.
Instance.
Lefty don't know how to do that shit.
No, I could do it, but I'm.
Lefty don't know how. Trust
John's
me.
got the mouse right.
It'll
now.
take John like fucking 2 weeks.
Ay, 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 ay.
What do you mean it'll take me 2 weeks?
It'll take you 2 weeks, bro. I love you and all.
We're calling Honeybee.
You'll give us 100 different fucking sounds.
Yeah.
And then finally be like, no, that's not the one.
There it is. Finally, at the end of the show, he'll hit it. Hello?
The end of the show?
Wow. You're lucky. You're lucky you picked up this time.
Wow.
Why? Why am I lucky?
Because you're never on anymore.
You,
We never
you
talked to
remembered
you.
our conversation. We were going to talk dirty things about you if you
Were?
didn't pick up.
Oh, boy.
Don't you remember after the dinner we called her up? No?
Well, why can't you talk it to my face?
Because you're not here.
We're here.
And you're
Because
there.
9 out of 10 times you don't pick up the goddamn phone.
Hey.
Breaking bro code.
She's with
Breaking bro code.
Breaking bro code.
she's with her bro.
Wayne
Hey.
can speak of the Spanish.
I speak them. I speak them Spanish. How about you?
Spanish. I thought it was speak of Mexican.
Oh. I speak of the Mexican.
No, I eat Mexican. I eat a Mexican and I speak them Spanish.
You speak them?
Speak them Spanish.
Steak 'em. Oh.
Like
Speak 'em
steakums.
Spanish, right?
Steakums, yum.
So how you
Well,
doing
here
there?
now, so hey.
Hey.
Hey. You know, I'm awake.
I'm awake.
You're awake.
I set my alarm
She
clock.
set her
for
alarm,
5.
did some dabs,
Good.
I haven't done any dabs yet.
flew out into the pot fields.
No. You know, when you sleep in a field of indica, it's hard to wake up.
Must be nice.
What happened?
Indica.
It is nice.
Yeah, but you don't have cannabis steaks out there like we do.
Yeah, they do.
No, you don't.
They feed their everything.
They have
feed their.
better ones.
They have so much,
better ones.
So
They
many
feed their
pounds of it.
Cannabis.
Tons. They have cannatons.
Yeah, we have cannabis floating through the air.
Can of cows. Just kill the can of cow.
Yeah, they don't feed the cows hay out there. They feed them leaves.
And we got can of black.
Fan leaves.
Trim leaves.
They did that somewhere. They fed a pig
Oregon.
just cannabis. Oregon,
Yeah, out in Oregon, yeah.
Come on, they got so much of that shit. They're
Yeah.
just feeding everything.
They were using all
feeding
the
the
plant.
birds. They're
Amazing.
like,
It's
here.
true.
They're like, here, honey boobs.
true.
And
You
apparently,
got big tits.
it's
Here's
an
10 pounds. Get out of here.
It's an exceptional
It's true.
meat, is from what I've heard.
Exceptional meat.
Cannabis-fed pork.
Cannabis fed anything, baby. Chickens. Cannabis fed cats for the Chinese food.
Cannabis-fed pigeons.
Can of eggs.
I'm telling you.
Can of Taylor ham.
Pigeons need cannabis, too.
Can of hot dogs. The lips,
Yes.
the lips and
Lips and
asses.
asses.
We got to sign up Chick House Franks. We got to get them to make Chick
The
House.
shit
infused-
house.
Yeah, there it is.
Cannabis infused Chick House hot dogs on the boardwalk in Point Pleasant. Yes.
At the
There's
ballparks.
going to be a new store called Cannabis Everything.
Absolutely.
I want to eat a pig that ate cannabis.
You want to hear about it?
Hold on. I'm talking about never mind. I could have named a couple of pigs.
Oh, stop. There you go.
The answer to that is no. Pigs actually have a very similar cannabinoid receptor system that humans do. In order for any minimal amount of THC that would be in this part
Who's
of the plant to
talking?
even be psychoactive, there's a process that the THC would have to go through. There's a lot of byproducts, and for us, we found a way to
Scrapple.
use that benefits both sides of the operation. Part of the reason we use the pigs is we don't compost this material and bring it back into the system. We're in a legally recreational cannabis state, which allows us to do this, but it also allows us to tell the bigger story of an integrated farm system.
Let's head over to Imperial and maybe taste some of the
Big shit.
weed piggy goodness.
Piggy goodness.
So we're here
Let's
at
eat.
Imperial.
Piggy goodness.
We're gonna try this pig.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Pork secreto.
Cut that fucker up.
Has a lot of really nice
Pig leg OG.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is really
Give me the
good.
cleaver.
And
Where's
it
the
cooks-
sawzall?
cooks up nicely.
Everything is the
You don't
same
have
thing.
to kind of hammer it like you do with the rest of the
Find me a fire pit.
Now.
That's what Uncle Tony did.
Ew, I eat that?
From the color of the
It's
meat.
that pork belly.
We have a beautiful cut.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, man.
Is that the ass, the butt?
Look how white the fat is.
Oh,
Yeah.
See?
we thought would be kind of a cool way of bringing back an old technique of planking.
Planking?
But planking on something that's distinctly local, yet
That means
again,
something
bringing
totally
this
different
like,
with
farm
Lefty.
to table thing even further full circle for us. Put the plank into the fire.
Did you say
get
full
it all
circle?
smoky.
Looks like a half circle.
Pull it out. Toss a piece of meat on it, and keep on repeating the process.
I'd throw some cannabis on there, just for the fuck of it. Sound like they don't have enough.
Cannabis, everything.
This pig died for a good cause.
To be flanked.
To be cannabitized.
To be flanked on a plank.
That's some sweet music.
I actually just forgot that we were about to eat pork.
Oh my God, I'm hungry.
It almost smells beefy with all the smoke that's on it.
Smells
you know?
beefy.
That's incredible.
Get in there, guys, and then maybe try a little bit of
Get
this
in there.
Romesco as well. Just kind of swipe the Romesco in there, and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
When was this made? In
It's got
the
that 70s.
It's like
It's got the
70s?
mustache.
Yeah, I was
Great
gonna
porn
say, he's got
mustache.
Tom
A little
Selleck
bit of
mustache.
seasoning on the outside.
No,
Seriously,
Chief,
this
is flavor
Chief
saver.
Xanax.
It tastes like pork.
Get a
For
Chief
me,
Xanax
I
mustache.
would say that it doesn't really impart the flavor of cannabis or what we understand that flavor to be. What I do taste is a healthier animal. It's juicier pork.
He's
the
drunk.
texture is more
Yeah,
resistant.
he's
There's
really
no,
high.
like,
Face is
mushiness
red.
involved whatsoever.
Maybe he's Irish. Give him
No,
a
it
break.
doesn't taste like weed, thank God.
You look like you after you did a
But you're
dab.
right. Every animal is
Be
healthier
jealous.
with salad.
Look at
in
that
their
push
diet.
broom mustache.
Like, that's
That's crazy.
the way it is.
Looks like
Toss
it's,
my salad. I said
what
toss
is it,
it.
Mario?
Who wants a
or,
mustache
Look
ride?
at that mustache. Oh my God.
It's fantastic.
That is amazing.
Fantastic.
It's Tom Selleck.
Oh my
I'll bet you he
God.
enters those bearded mustache competitions with that stash.
Oh my goodness. What is his number?
He's a winner. Oh, this guy.
1-800-420.
Don't mess with this guy.
I'm
This is-
Shay.
This is what happens when you know your rights.
Did you have any of that cannabis-fed bacon?
Have I had it? No.
You know, you disgust me.
She lives a sheltered life.
She
Working
lives in
at
fucking
Carruthers
cannabis. It's
Carruthers
like, you know,
tires.
yeah, it's probably right next to Carruthers tires. God forbid you walk 5 more feet, man.
They cook the pork
Oh
with
my God.
old tires there.
Get us some. Send us some of this shit. It's
twang.
legal.
I like how you talk a lot of shit because you're like 5,000 miles away. Oh,
It's
You ever
20.
hear-
It's 2,600
Exactly. You're right there. You're right there.
right there.
let us be 5 million. Motherfucker.
Maybe I think Sativa Cross is gonna. Well, you see, this is why we gotta
Field
kind of make money.
trip.
Exactly. This is why you gotta make money, you dumbass. So we can go on field trips to Ohio. Fuck Ohio. So we can go to Oregon. Wrong O.
No,
wrong
let's
O.
start. Let's go to Ohio and we can see
New Hampshire?
Lori.
I'll go to Ohio.
We can see Lori Callahan.
We
I'll
need
go to Ohio.
to do New Hampshire.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But you know who's paying for these field trips? Exactly.
The
We're gonna have
governor.
to,
The governor.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're use our medical marijuana tax money.
We'll do like they do in the rehab industry. We'll create a nonprofit.
Create a nonprofit
Sure,
and get
that's
some
all.
someone.
Yeah, let's do
We'll
that.
get a we'll get a tour bus.
I like
paint
that
it green.
All right.
Let's get on that.
Paint it
somebody.
green, and
And
we'll
get
do,
we'll get really good at it,
and we'll
and
do
we'll just live.
educational
Oh
promotion.
my
We'll
God.
get so good, and we'll just live behind the nonprofit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
You know,
drive-
just
That's
go
what all
on
these other
bus.
guys are
Yeah,
doing.
Just go on bus tours.
I'll drive the bus.
Yeah.
Be like the magical mystery van.
Well, I don't know about that.
You guys can fly here. and
No,
I
no
can fly
driving for
there.
you.
Why
Straight
not?
with ya.
You will not drive that bus.
We'll get there in one piece, I swear.
No.
And we'll beat the GPS.
You ain't driving, bro.
Actually, I'm a good driver, but I'll be getting fucking
tell-
high the whole time. I'll be driving and
No, we
smoking.
need drivers.
I'm going to be doing dabs and have my dab rig in the cup holder.
We'll be like the kids on the school bus doing dabs
Right.
on the way to school.
Yeah.
I'm like the sickest.
What is
guy
that,
of the bunch,
officer?
and I think
This
I should
is
drive it.
chemistry class.
No, fuck
Professor
that.
Jeff is teaching
No,
us.
I'll have High Reverend Duff CBD jars right next to the wheel. It's hemp, you dumbass. Here, go ahead, look, smell.
We'll get
It's
some.
hemp.
We'll get some hemp shatter.
CBD.
Hemp shatter.
CBD.
I don't got no THC in this truck. Hell no. Just
Hell
bust.
no. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Thank you.
Have a blessed day,
Have a
sir.
blessed day.
That's the best.
CBD. Have a blessed day.
I'm not sure, but you have a blessed day.
Yeah, doesn't that quote override like a license? Even?
Yes.
Like you don't even
You
need
have a blessed
You don't even
day.
need a driver's license if you pull that quote, right?
Get out of the fucking car.
You have a
blessed
blessed
day.
day.
It's sleepy
Okay.
day.
Have a good day. You too, sir. I don't know why I pulled you over.
Have a blessed day.
I just say it right out of the gate. He walks over to the car.
Have a blessed day.
Turns right around, gets back, and then.
That reverend was some smart
Yeah, this
guy.
is dispatch. I just pulled this guy over. He told me to have a blessed day. Code cleared.
Let him go.
Good move.
Go home and see the kids. You have a blessed day, Chief.
Roger that. You have a blessed day, too. Over.
I love you, Sarge.
It's kind of contagious.
Oh, that's good.
She's going to tinkle in her pants if we keep making her laugh.
It's okay. We're gonna get the spritz clits out.
I have some stuff from DC.
Wait,
personal lubricant that's medicated.
Call it what?
Time for a new cell phone.
I can't hear you. Your cell phone sucks.
Hey, you guys, it does not.
And you're not helping. Like, really? That's supposed to help?
Is that better?
Cut his goddamn mic
all
off.
day long.
That's
You're being
better.
hurtful.
Jeff's like, fuck this. Is this show over yet? I want to go to fuck home, man.
Yeah, fuck
No,
this.
listen, I like this chair.
Honeybee,
I
be
could
more
sit here all
funny.
day.
Hey, I'm in pain a
Just
little
keep
bit, all right?
handing
I
me-
had needles in my back this morning, all right?
Ow.
I feel pretty good right now.
You did.
Hey, you fucking
I
Lefty
did.
was having sex with you?
No.
Hey.
I mean,
I want to know why there's not a joint lit.
hey.
now.
First one.
Every time we do the list, we should light the joint.
Fire it up.
It keeps going to, like, I don't know where. And it's like a fucking black hole in here. I think it's Lefty. And then when we all leave, he's going to have like 20
that's
goddamn
Lefty's
joints.
neck.
No, I don't
Pen's
take him.
got to be charged.
Is that where he sticks them? He sticks them in his neck?
I don't take him.
Yeah, that's where he puts out his ashes. Puts them in his neck.
CMMNJ.org, sativacross.com, magicalbutter.com, New Jersey Weed.com.
You suck. You suck monkey balls.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
And he did it last week, too.
Hold on.
What'd
How
I
about
say?
do
What'd
it
I
like
say?
this is what you say.
New
Ready?
Jersey Weed.com.
No. Ready? No. Instead of, this is how you say it.
Yeah.
I'm not selling weed like a white man today because it's raining.com. Okay? Do something like that.
I'm buying weed like an Egyptian.com.
It's
Like an
overcast. I can't sell weed
Egyptian.
today.
Way-oh.
He keeps.
Wayne is way-oh.
I just think that's funny.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
A guy that wants to get arrested for weed, but it's got to be like a sunny, perfect day, I guess. Can't be overcast. It can't be rainy. Okay, next. Sorry. If you don't say that shit, this don't happen.
Yeah, but see,
The
you're not,
bipolar in me don't come out.
he's not locked out of his account anymore, so he can edit those on the producer page, those posts, and take out that so he doesn't keep reading it over and over again. But
Nice.
he's too lazy.
Well, if he was smart, he would make you
No,
a
he's
moderator.
not smart, though. He's not smart, though.
You're right. You're right.
What is this?
Oh, yeah. Where's it? Sell weed like an Egyptian. Sell weed like an Egyptian.
We have to write this song.
There they are down in Trenton, selling weed like an Egyptian.
Way-oh.
And white people too.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
Yeah, we got to write this song.
Oh, yeah.
This is our next one, Mikey.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Whoa,
what-
why, Mikey?
Yep,
Why
yep.
can't I be in
All
this
right, fine.
shit?
You can be it too. He's a
I just
guitarist.
gave you a fucking verse.
He's our guitarist.
He can do bass vocals, vocal bass.
I'll be just a songwriter. Let me,
Yeah, just
let
take
me
it off
get
here.
some of it. That's all.
We'll make fun of it here.
Oh,
So all the words are here. We'll just fuck with the words.
yeah. I can't see that, but sure. Eventually, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sell weed like we're Egyptian.
Here it comes. Right now.
Buy weed.
Like an
Is it buy or
Egyptian.
sell?
Oh shit! Now you fucked me up.
See, I tried doing it like you. You tried doing it like me.
Yeah, you got to drop it at the right moment.
Yeah, we got to do it right. Hang on.
It's buy weed,
One more
right?
time.
Buy or sell?
Buy weed. He's, the black guy's selling it like a white man, so we're the white man gonna buy it like an Egyptian.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
Yeah. We got this. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna piss off a lot of people with this one. Woohoo!
Yeah!
Well, that's nothing.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
There's a long ass guitar solo here.
It's
Dude,
the 80s.
shredded. He is shredded.
I could do one bong thing there.
We got to do the video too. No, you really don't whistle, bro. Just let them do that.
Okay, well, they'll do it.
Just go like.
Like what?
like,
Yeah, we need a lot of words for this.
we got it. We got a team here.
It's a lot of work. Look at this.
Just give me that. Give me that
All right, we'll
link,
work on it.
and I'll do the fucking words, man.
We'll have fun with this.
You
one.
sing it.
This will be fun.
And he'll be the music dude.
This will be great. The Chinese, they talk about racism in this song.
Exactly. It's the fucking 80s.
Oh my God, it's all
It's the
racist.
80s.
Racist
It's
song.
the 80s.
We can make it as racist as we want. And there's homophobic and all that other shit too.
Here it comes. Buy weed like an Egyptian. Buy weed like an Egyptian. Yeah! Yeah, this is gonna be great. Oh, all right, that's our next song.
Yeah.
Bam!
We got a new song.
Oh, yeah.
Next week, get ready for it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's gonna be a good one.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
That's going to be a hot track.
Buy Sativa Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
And others.
Buy weed like an Egyptian.
Good job,
That's
guys.
great. All right, so
You guys are awesome.
UFCW, Local
No, you are
152.
awesome.
David versus
Oh,
Autism.org.
thank you.
New Jersey Grannies for Grass. Medical-freedom.com. Gonzo Glass. JacksonStorms.com. Arlo Glass. OprahMachine.com.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
What's that?
That was also this weekend, man.
What? Pure Puff Vapor Supply.
Gonzo Glass.
Oh, Gonzo Glass. Yeah.
Gonzo Glass had their grand opening.
Yes.
Get your asses there. Get your
Get your
Alright.
glass at
Get your
Gonzo
glass.
Glass.
Get your
Get your ass to
paraphernalia.
Gonzo's Glass.
I got this there.
They got guitars. They got paintings. They got everything. Make sure you
A
go
whole
there.
smorgasbord of stuff.
Does that say oil or 710?
It's 710
This is
upside down,
both.
but then your oil falls out.
Well, if it's good oil, it shouldn't.
I saw they had those
Nice.
stash
He's
boxes
dyslexic.
that were really cool. Those stash boxes that they had.
Yeah.
They were really,
Where's
really
your
cool.
other one?
Where's my who?
The honeybee?
Yeah, I got a honey pot.
honey
it's
pot.
really
The
cute.
honey pot
Yeah,
for
that one.
honeybee.
Yes.
I need one of those.
Yes, she does.
You need the honey bee. Honey boobs needs the honey pots.
And she needs a car. Save up for a car.
Sativa Cross West.
She needs a new boyfriend too. But
Woohoo!
Yeah, what's up with your boyfriend?
He's sleeping
What
next to
boyfriend?
her.
Which one? She's like, which one?
Which one?
she's got boyfriends. She's
Yeah.
got girlfriends.
Is it the
she's
2
got
o'clock or the 4
animal
o'clock?
Friends.
The evening boyfriend or the morning boyfriend?
The back
Is
door.
it my
the
work
backdoor
boyfriend? Is it my work boyfriend
Oh.
or is it my boyfriend for after hours?
Who's your boyfriend?
Do you bang the Michelin Man?
Oh.
You know?
in the same bed? That's
Does he have
right.
white walls?
Oh.
We have many options.
Does he have a penis like Barini's grandfather?
Oh God.
Like who?
I got a dick hung on me 9 inches long.
With a head just 3 more. You eat it.
Don't feel bad. I saw my
Poor
grandma
grandma.
naked when.
You okay?
Yeah, but
I-
what
was
you
shocking.
did was different. That
It was
was
shocking.
different.
No, it was shocking.
You were like blowing air into there.
no,
and
no,
trying
it
to
wasn't.
like.
No, that's not get disgusting.
air.
He was.
No.
He was
Yeah.
like trying to bring his grandma back to life. He was like,
That's horrible. I want to talk about your grandpa's penis more now.
"Go ahead.
Let's talk about our
we'll talk
grandparents'
about what
penises.
your grandma did.
Is that a raisin?
Wake up, grandma! Wake up!
Look at that penis, Grandpa. It's so big. It's bigger than mine.
Okay, I'm
My
stopping.
grandfather's
I'm
pee-pee.
stopping.
When
I'm
I
stopping.
die, this
I'm
kingdom
stopping.
shall be
I'm
yours.
stopping.
Oh my God.
I can't get my grandpa dick out of my head.
It's sticking
That
out the
sounds
back.
So bad, don't it?
It's sticking out the
It's
back.
sticking out the back there. You gotta push it back in. Jesus.
It's not working.
I'm bump shaming you. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, the head's bigger than this shit. If you think this shit's big,
I'm putting an order in for lidocaine.
if you think this shit's big,
head's bigger than
this
that.
looks fucking makes it. It's yeah. This ain't nothing compared to the fucking head it is.
I have the syringes to extract that. I just don't have the lidocaine to inject to numb it for you.
Now I'm thinking maybe I should do a picture. You know.
Oh my God.
I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah,
I believe so.
I like
picture
this.
of my grandpa's head of his dick
Right by your bump.
with my bump right next to it.
I'm a believer in this idea.
Oh.
Bravo. Bravo.
Oh my God.
All right, we can end this fucking thing. We can end this shit now. Let's go. All right, where the fuck were we?
It should have been over 9 minutes ago.
Pure Puff Vapor Supply.
Your puff paper supply.
I love how we get the funniest shit before the saddest
Philly
shit.
THC.
Wow.
Cannabis head.
All right, guys, about to deflate you.
Worldwide weed army.
Sorry.
Deflation time.
Sorry, guys and girls. But we're
Forgot
on to,
the other 3 guests.
We're on to Cheryl Miller. And the reason why a lot of us do this is because we appreciate what she has started for us back in the day. Getting pushed around in a bed, unusable body, unusable anything. All she had was her head and her eyes, her ears, and her mouth. And she fought with that. And she won every time she fought because you can't fight that.
She got New Jersey Kuma.
Yep.
Patient 0.
Her and Jim Miller.
You can't fight that kind of heart. Just can't. They'll run out of money before people with shit like Cheryl run out of heart.
Got heroes like her.
And she, yeah. So take all your money and shove it because we got more heart than you'll ever have. We got people like Cheryl on our team.
Take your money
still
and
helping
run.
us. Still helping us. In some ways, in many ways.
Go back to your CVS's
And your Rite Aids.
and your liquor stores.
Sabina Rose, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger, Jay, Ella, Hattie, Jackie, little Jake. Little Jake, who was just
Little Jake
panned.
with the gimpy leg.
Panned. They forgot all about him on Monday.
Hey, I thought they were coming back on Tuesday to work on it, according to the governor. We don't get it today. We're going to do it tomorrow.
What a fucking
It's a joke. It's a disgusting, horrible.
Did you guys like that? You know, they didn't pass the bill, and he's talking about fucking history. Today we've made history. Fucking history we'd make.
We had a long press conference and nothing was
Yeah,
solved.
you made a family very unhappy.
It was sad history.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's poor family.
I'm sorry you can't get more weed, Jeff, to make the fucking feet
Yeah,
go.
it's fucking
I'm
bullshit.
sorry, bro.
Yeah, you need a pound a month. It's fucking 2 ounces a month.
Barbital, man.
Yeah,
Feco
you can kill
barbital?
yourself, though.
I
Give him a
asked for
mic.
help. Yeah.
Just hold your mic to him. That's all. He's
sorry.
busy. That's all right.
I'm trying to clean my dipper out. I got
He's
things
busy
going
cleaning.
on here.
It's a
I don't wanna
family
talk
show.
about
Don't
this.
clean that here.
They bring it up.
Stop cleaning dippers. I'm done with cleaning dippers.
Barbital.
Grandpa's
they give.
dipper.
I want cannabis. They give me Seco
You like
Barbital.
getting your
Get
dipper
off my
cleaned.
cord, you.
I'm sorry.
buffoon.
Grandpa's got a dipper.
You can say you fat fuck.
No, I won't do that to you.
I am what I am.
Here's what he eats.
I wish.
Well, it ain't pussy.
It's assholes.
No, come
How
on.
would you know?
It's lips and assholes.
I kiss pussy every day.
Come on. This is the sad part of the show.
Rocket doesn't count. It's a boy.
We're being sad now. Jackie, Anthony, Jake, Armando, who died from spine cancer. And now this little girl that we saw at the beginning of the show, she had a spinal stroke. I never in my life heard of a spinal stroke. Have you ever heard of a spinal?
I haven't.
No. A spinal stroke. Never.
No.
This girl, a little 8-year-old girl had a spinal stroke.
And she lived.
How
and
does
she's
that
fine.
work?
It's a blockage.
Yeah, and how can they tell?
It's a blockage of a cyst or something that blocks your body from having any feeling and function.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's a stroke like your brain has a blood stroke. Your spine has a blockage in it, and that's what happened. And normally you don't get it back.
It's crazy.
She got it back.
I have a lump on my kidney.
If you go back, you'll see her X-ray. It's crazy what cannabis did, and God.
How big's your lump?
It's right here.
How big is your lump?
About as big as my thumbnail.
Your
Way better
lump,
than my
your
lump.
lump,
All right,
your
no,
lump.
I've had like 6 removed off of my back.
I'm writing that down though. Later date.
What song is that from the 70s?
How big is your
It's
lump?
like a Bee Gees song, right?
How deep is your love?
How deep is your love?
'Cause we're living in a world of
Work on the chords, Mike. Work on the
great
chords.
song.
I wrote that down. That's too funny.
breaking us down.
Good stuff.
You got to work on your falsetto voice there for the harmonies, Lefty.
No, Lefty's
Yeah.
pretty good.
You gotta do your
He just
Palace-
goes into his Leftina voice, and he's fine.
You gotta get in the Palisades Park voice.
Pal Park.
Put that tangent on my balls. I'll be all right.
No, you won't.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you won't.
You
You're
love.
a pussy.
We'll
you
turn
ain't
it
got
up
the
to
balls
11.
I got, son.
Can't see them.
You want to? Do you really want to see my ball?
No.
Morristown.
Oh,
You gotta show him your balls.
INE tour, Morristown.
You were showing your balls off in
yeah, we
Morristown?
saw his balls.
That must have been a shitty tour.
Hold on a second. What's her name? What's her name? Claudia?
She's no longer with us.
No, she's in order. She
She
moved.
saw his balls.
Yeah, exactly. And ran for the hills.
Claudia
running.
Kanafi. She
I can
took a.
understand that.
She took a picture. She took a still shot of my nuts.
Was it panoramic?
And put hearts around it. We got to do that again.
Frame it.
Apparently, we did it. We did a tour where Lefty's like, we were at Ford's mansion, right? So Lefty's like, yo, man, like pretend you gotta take a shit. So like I didn't pretend. I put down my pants, right? And Lefty,
Of course he didn't
swinging.
pretend.
Can you listen to them?
Well,
Swing low,
I was
sweet
hiding the
cherry.
front. I was hiding the front part, and I didn't know my balls were like fucking a pubic hair from the ground.
Like Rocket.
Yeah, the biggest grandpas.
I gotta wear underwear. I'll attack them fuckers, man.
You don't wear boxers, huh?
No.
That's why you wear long pants in the summertime, huh? You're like me. You got to tuck your
No.
balls in your sock.
I wear shorts. I always wear my tighty whities though. Pack them pucker.
All right,
Sorry. Ladies are in the room.
We're at the sad
Lady
part,
on
guys.
the phone, you nincompoop.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Ladies are
She's not a lady.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
terrible.
that. That was John. Honey Boobs is a lady. I seen pictures. Never mind.
I've seen pictures too, but I'm saying, she's like a sailor, though.
Little sailor.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
unfortunately.
at fire stuff, dude.
We were almost done. We're just
She
kinda
sells
rambling
rubbers.
on.
Yeah,
I
Armando,
got the little stuff.
Felicia,
We're waiting for Honeybee to hang
Lynn,
up on us.
Dan,
Oh,
Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, and the last name on our list, I'm going to turn the show over to Honeybee.
that would be my friend Michael Dillon. He just had his 4th anniversary March 5th. So it's been a hard month for me. And this is why I am doing what I do to help teach others about cannabis, is because cannabis saves lives and it helped prolong his life. And thank you for having him on your list. I'm going to end the show. It's a hard one for me today. Hashtag they shall grow.
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 They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. Thanks, guys.